I'm intrigued because this is going to be my first chance to really see Heavy God in this Cloud9 jersey and cast him from the casting desk as opposed to just watching at home. So I'm intrigued to see what level of form he brings, and I've heard that he's pretty good.
You're in for a treat. He's a hell of a player. So enjoy it. We're ready for the game. This is it. FaZe versus Cloud9. Last best of 3 of the day. Send it home. Sponge your machine.
Yeehaw! Let's get this one going, as we do have a CT start for FaZe Clan. And Cloud9, I'm just going to, for myself, do a roster rundown.
All right.
Heavy God. Axel Inters. Can't believe he's back in business, of course.
Nor can he.
BoomTeam and IC. IC, of course, the desk discussing some disgusting form from him. About 20 frags between him and his next highest teammate.
Was that the NIP game from once upon a time that they were probably talking about the form, or is this recent form?
Recent form.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, believe it or not.
And BoomTeam on his redemption arc.
Yeah, and Rain.
Or is it a winter arc? I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's the Winter Soldier. That's what he is. As Rain's about to get himself, I suppose, a lovely quick one-tap into one of those two. They're charging in. Karrigan's got a flash ready for his boy. Ow. Oh, Rain eats that one. 5 connect. BoomTeam does find one. In fact, second on his Glock. Rob's the same. On the site now down. Bomb will be the same. Axel has jungle control. BoomTeam to join him. Smokes won't last forever, and they've got a Palace player as well.
Smoke for the defuse. No defuse kit in play, however. They drop that. BoomTeam, attention turned and Frozen bangs off his dome.
Just looked the wrong way now. Scary for Axel, spamming away. Brokey on the flank, and now needs to get this one clean. How's that from Brokey? I mean, it goes horribly wrong if he doesn't get the first 2 taps towards the head there. And so Cloud9, despite all of their hard work into the site, especially from Boom, FaZe leave with a pistol.
The smoke just causes so much drama, right? It really puts you on high alert as the T is playing in the post-plant situation. Heavy God steps out, having to worry about that, and overextending gives away his life. Some great shots from Brokey and Rops, the two that have had biggest question marks throughout this run at the European RMR. Rain couldn't get anything done, but a very responsive pistol from FaZe. They looked more than ready for that type of an attack with Karrigan holding util. And there you go. So that raw is important, right? I think this is going to be key to monitor FaZe, the intensity and how they play a lot of these situations. If it starts to look too individual, which I know is traditionally one of their strengths, we'll have some concerns. But a good start for FaZe. They continue today without dropping a single pistol round.
So far, so good.
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5 in pursuit of a quick 2-0. They managed it once. Can they manage it twice?
Pretty passive mid stance being adopted by FaZe in this one, knowing that they are likely up against the force by due to the plant. Now the vent's not broken. Thank you very much, J-Raz. Bit of a classic, isn't it? You leave the vent untouched. If they do boost through the window, they will have to give the sound cue if they want to go for the B flank, otherwise forcing them through jungle towards A. Looks like A is the port of call as they turn their attention as a full 5-man unit towards connector.
Ooh, Frozen takes a heavy lick. Headshot hit, but Inter's down. Brokey finds him all the way from Rop's position. Can't call it Rops when Rops is in the server, can I?
That's why I don't like player names for spots.
No. Makes sense. 40 seconds for Cloud9. This is their go. They smoke jungle. Axel overlooks the position of Rops, so nice clear. Yeah, it does sound stupid now. Heavy God, however, he's found a way for them to try and get into this bomb site. Karrigan has the back flank onto IC. There's got nothing there. Absolutely nothing to report. Just the one casualty onto Brokey. Cloud9's force goes nowhere.
All right, well, starting this one on as they hope to close. Nice, quick, easy. As the pistols will be all that Cloud9 can invest. I can see a deagle for Heavy God so far. P250 in the hands of Inters. Maybe just Glocks for the rest. Icy would love to get him the AWP ASAP. Now, Brokey, are you going to go for a farm fest with the MP9 in hand? Towards connector as Cloud9 trundling.
Speaking as his financial consultant, it would be in his best interests to get as many SMG kills as possible on this third round.
Do you take 15%?
Yes, flat. I'm just joshing around. Is it Joshin or is it Join? I can't remember.
Josephine, I believe. Oh, here he is, Alex. He's ready to make some money for you.
and gets away. Ooh, Winters, good work. Finds the toes, finds the feet. Not making any jokes about that.
Oh, that's a good investment as well, I've heard.
Yeah, as your financial consultant, Winters, that's what I say.
If you do want to take photos of your feet.
If you wanted to.
Now,
If you wanted
no
to.
one's forcing you. But there is a market for those things.
Oh, God. Yeah. Whole new meaning to the term hot dogs. Hammer off.
Hair optional.
Sometimes optimal.
You're pinned in here, Inters.
Okay, phew, glad that's over. We get ourselves back into the guns.
And Icy's going to get his AWP, Alex.
Yeah. Does Brokey get one? Is anyone feeling generous?
Rain is.
Yeah, good lad. Icy.
Oh, no, he didn't go for the AWP. All right, all right.
He's got a spawn or he
Well,
just fancies it?
look, I think, see what type of round that manifests for Grooves boys.
Grooves Boys, that's a good name. That's his Cloud9.
Okay, so this is direct, right? Now you can understand why he hasn't gone for the AWP. They're not defaulting. They're setting up for an A execute with Boomich sounding a little something towards middle.
So really, it's going to fall to Rain's handling of this first onslaught of nades. Does he just play retake? Does he try and disrupt? And no one's actually there to spot it. They're really focused on a mid take. So as these smokes land, it is going to be interesting to see how FaZe fight back in. Are we going to be clearing smokes? Flashes come through. Cloud9 make their way into the site. There is a clear, but Brokey, no vision. Those flashes just keep on coming. A barrage as the clear. Not converted. So many Molotovs as well. Getting a bit uncomfortable for Frozen. Karrigan is going up and over.
Denied.
Oh, the bomb does not go down. Nice from Karrigan to disrupt. Now the smoke's starting to fade and Rain's already cooking a flank. Inter's responsible for that. He's only ramped though. No one's worried about Palace just yet. Heavy got up on the balcony. Axel going for a round-the-world maneuver, looking to flank onto jungle. This could be a round-defining push from Axel, but the same could be said from Rain. Heavy got underneath the balk. Frozen, he's been spotted. Trigger discipline from Axel. Brokey on the reload. They're all exposed. Look at Axel farming up 3. Robs can't win this one in the 1v1 versus Inters. He has to get onto that bomb. Lickety split. A hard clear onto Inters. No idea where he's going to be. It's not planted for him, so he's assuming he's not there. Gets the info. Axel did so much work. Inters puts the cherry on top. Cloud9 on the board.
Yeah, in that moment, you're looking at Rain coming out the balcony, trying to find a kill. Axel sees absolutely everything. What do you even communicate in that moment? And you want to focus on your crosshair. Karrigan the disruptor to make sure the bomb doesn't go down. Rain's initial mid-investigation makes it a fast flank. And I thought Cloud9 were in a lot of trouble because they executed with everything bar the kitchen sink. Flashes, smokes, mollies. They didn't have a lot left to defend, but FaZe had all the utility in the world. I thought it was really going to cost them there.
Well, that's Axel's flank for you. I mean, it really did save them. In the absence of utility, how about a flank onto 3?
Well, both teams can bite back in with a buy. Rain just down to a deagle.
Frozen found a nice little safe haven there, edging around that Molotov smoke. Karrigan trying to deter him from the fight. Wow, Heavy God loses the straight-up head-to-head with Karrigan. That's a big win.
Oof. Boomich will get one back onto Frozen, so the B bomb site not so fortified, but the same can be said for A. Cloud9 are just waltzing in.
Oh, boost. Boost, bomb down. Sandwich isolated. Icy cut down by Brokey as well. FaZe looking pretty well drilled at the moment.
Alex, you got Icy, Frozen, and Rain all in the same conversation.
Okay, okay.
Now, it's going to have to be impromptu.
Yeah, I don't know whether I can do that or not.
But well, the forecast for this round... nothing, I'm done there.
What is the forecast, actually?
Doom and gloom.
Yeah, yeah.
The clouds are clearing. There's Inters and Boomich. 2v4 situation. Bomb down. You can see it towards Sandwich on the radar. Rain with another flank yet again. And if they are just hoping to save in Palace, they will have company. They are cut off at the pass. Oh, and Rain investigating ramp. So maybe, just maybe, they will get to stay alive. But the round secured for FaZe's 4-1 start. I
do love me some Boom as well. Boomich, a character. He's got some great like kind of trash talk to hype up the boys. You know, I've seen some of the people translating it. He keeps the troops motivated. You know, it's one of those ones where it gets the troops laughing and giggling as well. Boomich is good at that. Rain actually does go looking, and so Inters is rewarded with survival. Gets the kill. FaZe, however, leave with the round. So a 4-1 scoreline to get us started here on the Cloud9 map pick. And a quick timeout call, actually. Boomich wants a chance to get his troops, get his ducks in a row.
Quack, quack.
I'd love a couple of ducks.
Hooksy's got a duck that he goes and sees every now and again. I don't know where the pond is near his house. Maybe he lives on a farm.
But what, he's just got
Kevin
like
the duck.
Kevin?
Kevin.
Shout out to Kevin one time.
Shout out to Hooksy as well. I'm sure he's grinding away in the pug sphere.
Yeah. He's a fan of Train. Things feels like everyone's kind of universal opinion is it's feels good.
Wow.
No?
Wow,
Well,
universals.
Universal's a big word, sorry. But I mean...
They're known for their studios.
Yeah. It's probably still more popular than Vertigo is currently.
Oh, that's fair. All right, when you frame it like that.
Universally less hated than Vertigo.
Okay, well, 2 saved AKs, met with a third and some light pistols to work with, but this will be the essential all-in. Icy saving a little bit of something, but it's tough to get into a round like this. You have to hope for a timing if you are just going to go for a pop. Heavy God searching towards B will be stalled out now by a deep smoke, and Carrigan, well, you mentioned him winning that head-to-head previously. Let's see if he can do it again.
If he goes 2-0 versus Heavy God, I am already enamored with Carrigan's major form.
Yeah, well, both of these teams, if you are just tuning in, you don't know the context of this, have qualified for the major. It's just about opening stage or elimination. And those names have changed over the years.
Which is also where the dialogue has been started, that it means a lot more to Cloud9, just getting a whole skip of that first stage. Is a big one. Brokey does catch Inters. Boom onto Frozen. This is the head-to-head we were talking about, but Carrigan, he's going to peace out. And Boomich just moonwalks into Rops. Thank you very much. Unprepared for that?
Yeah, well, when he's the connector player and he's in ladder room and you've already taken down Frozen, you're thinking, what the hell is this guy doing?
He's kind of got a custom hot rod howl.
Yeah, that's wild. Look at the designs we've seen in stickers lately. Rops for another.
Did he fake like a drop?
I can't explain that.
No, I'm going to lie. He's faked a drop there. Icy falls for the bait. Brilliant play from Rops. Icy just couldn't get his... Oh, he's actually couldn't get a frag yet. Oh, no. You can't have... go from so hot to so cold. I'm sure this is just a temporary lapse.
But apparently they feel the same.
Yeah, I know which I'd prefer, though. I'd much rather be too cold than too hot.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to be burnt alive.
Oh, yeah, we're going to those extremes. I was just thinking, you know, like a really brutal desert heat.
Okay.
Or like an icy Antarctica. I'd rather just have to put more layers on. Because otherwise, I mean, I can't, once I've taken off my...
That's true.
You can't take off your skin. Well, you could...
that would result in, I think it's called death.
Yeah, no, it's not the one, is it?
Well, pistols again. Cloud9. Surely you bring out Icy's AWP into the next round. We're 7 deep, about to be 8 after this one's cleaned up.
Okay. Thought Brokey had a chance to block that stairs smoke. Still, Bloom's fine. Inters drops in, and okay, that's another person not looking at the person killing them. That's my analysis.
Nothing could be as funny as that blogger peak in middle yesterday. So
It's comedy gold. Hey, yo, Rops down. Nice shot. Axal's D connects.
Oh, I've just realized it's Axal versus FaZe.
Oh. And it's actually Cloud9 hitting some shots. Boomich another. Getting a messy one. Getting a little messy. Frozen and Carrigan here have just landed one hell of a nade. 150 damage. Onto the 3 of them. Carrigan quick to tend to Axal.
That's the bomb.
Out. That's the bomb in mid. So now Heavy God and Boom have got a lot of work cut out for them. And not too much time to make it work. Boom is going round the world. I don't know if Frozen's going to catch wind of that. He's too far away. So Carrigan versus Heavy God, another chance at this head-to-head. Frozen's not considered this at all. He is hidden. Oh, there it is. Barrel. Barrel spotted. So Boom could very well take this into a 2 versus 1. Oh, good restraint. Make sure he has the headshot locked in. Now the jump scare. Still, though, comes into 14 seconds. Has he got time? I don't even know if Boom can get that bomb down with Carrigan in this position. You've got to get past him. Boomich 7, 6, 5. Has to plant. No time. And Karrigan wins the round, just like that. Lovely restraint, lovely control. Karrigan comes up clutch, and boom, condemned to just 2,900 coming into the next gun round.
Yeah, there is something about Axel versus FaZe. So let's see. Maybe you can have another one of these before. He just likes playing against FaZe, apparently.
Okay. Playing against FaZe at home, sipping on his Coca-Cola.
Cherry.
Not this time. Costly, but yeah, unfortunately, after all this hard work, Boom does go down after time, which does result in just another deagle.
But we see an icy AWP, Alex.
Okay, finally.
Can he get on the board with the frag? An opener would be very tight. He flashes the line Brokey. Does he step back into the lion's den? Well, apparently so. Warning shot fired off. Position given up. But things better off the triple repeat. It's Rob's underpass almost for the double. Axel trades one back, 4v4.
Three-smoke window.
Good timing on this nade.
Oh, Axel, on your head, son. Perfect timing from Frozen. And those taps have connected as well. 2 bullets find Boom.
This is where you'd hope that Inters would take you some space over towards A ramp, but I think one of Inters' biggest issues when he was part of the roster once upon a time was lack of initiative. He's a great support player. He'll anchor down your sights. He'll do what you need him to do, but when you need a play, you're not turning to Inters.
In this instance, he's maintained the ramp control for Icy to join him. Looks like Boom's on his way as well, just as Rain actually sweeps through middle, so they're going to have a really informed stack. They retake at the moment, just having Brokey spot for info. So
Rain heard Boomich in T-spawn, so look at the full rotation right now on the radar. Everybody will be addressing this.
don't fancy their chances now, Chad. Flash is good, Molly as well. This forces Brokey off of the line. Rain's flank, however, is coming in now. It's planted open. HE doesn't find Boom. Icy finds Karrigan, flank from Rain, set for success, and 1, make it 2. If Icy hit this though, it's on. 2v2, Frozen onto Icy, up to Inters to close, hoping Brokey overlooks this close angle, but Brokey too wise to his tricks. He's ready for it, hits it, a nice clear, and another round for FaZe.
Already looking much better than they did against Vitality on this very map.
Icy got 2 frags.
He did. Orb comes out, finds some impact. Good job.
Counter-terrorists win.
Still a little bit touchy for FaZe. Gonna have to be some drops for a few of the members. Here's the initial trade and a beautiful little nade. Look at that on the highlight package. This does get wonky for Rain, but Frozen finds the trade quite quickly, and Brokey. Oh, I see. All right, well, not happy with that one, as will be the second tactical timeout called from Cloud9 in this first half of play.
I've learned that one recently. Couture.
Is that what I mean?
CT.
Oh.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been hearing that one a lot. I've put 2 and 2 together. I've got 4.
And look, there's representation for everybody out there. Next time it's on the screen, take a look. Axel, long pad gamer. Under the key. Look, I hate it.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Everyone has their own opinion. You know, everyone's personal preference. It's a big thing. But for me, that's a weird shaped pad.
Wait till you go to a LAN where you don't have enough room.
Surely those days are behind us.
Wow, you think that?
I don't know. You'll wait. See what happens next year.
The Wild Wild West.
Yeehaw. Axel, here we go. Some proactivity. And Rain, he's actually going to be caught out. Oh, is he though? Does tuck into the corner. Axel should have the jump on him, tipping his head. Nice find. Opens up the site. To be getting past Rops is no easy feat. And Brokey. Good read.
That felt like a long way back for Axel, didn't it? Heading towards Tetris, gets caught, number disadvantage again, and Rob's glued in on the connect, just turns away.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing from Heavy God.
Bomb should be able to go down.
And they've got a nice bit of control. Like Heavy God's got Con into CT or Couture. I don't want to say it too loud in case I'm saying it wrong.
Bogner's Law just come into play. There's no flash to set up the CT fight, so you have to get past Inter's dry, and Icy's there to help him out.
He's even got that flashbang, yeah. Inter's first man on the scene. Choosing to swing off the contact instead.
Oh.
Whoa! Double kill for Inter's. FaZe. Falter.
Frozen hit the shot, just didn't convert the kill.
Lined him up.
Well, Money's in trouble for FaZe. Carrigan's hanging around, seeing if it takes AWP. I'm sure Icy's thinking the same thing. Both of them, eyes glued on the prize as Icy takes down the in-game leader, gets his prize possession, and there should be more rounds to follow. Left-hand side of your screen, you can see just how broke the FaZe Clan individuals are, and next round's only 1900 loss bonus, so they will be forcing into this one.
Damn, Frozen got away with a lot there onto Boom. And despite Brokey hitting this shot, this timing was perfect. Robs had to watch a full 180-degree angle. He just looks away at the wrong time. So, yeah, Cloud9 getting their second and, as you highlighted, putting FaZe into this rather dire position. Saying that, Desert Eagles have been known to be a strong suit of FaZe Clan over the years. Rain especially got his out. And they're walking into the AWP, though. This, unless, yeah, it's just a tag. They will punish. Good find. Finishes it off. Axel doesn't need to accelerate. Already found the opener. Wait for an overextension, perhaps, as a smoke could be played in front of. Axel playing and flirting with that idea, but backs away. And Rob's not going to overstep the mark. In fact, he's actually considering a slow and methodical retreat here.
If this doesn't go wrong, that last round that Cloud9 won is essentially worth 3. So it feels like 4 rounds, as long as they win this one, should be guaranteed. The force from FaZe now, the eco into the next. Then the final buy to see if they can grab 8.
Well, there's some info. Rain knows that where Inters is at. Oh,
cleared it this time, though.
Yep. But Rain just had so many sound cues. Perfect placement of the crosshair. Brokey eats that flashbang. Too comfortable now. Cloud9 into B. Rob's not got the perfect weapon for this kind of fight up short. And is it just going to be the 3-man save? Some retrieved AK-47 for Rain?
Yeah, it's probably the better of the options. As mentioned, next round was going to have to be the eco. So the fact that they hold on to something gives them another opportunity to try and steal one away from Cloud9, who are now in the driver's seat at the tail end of this first half.
Yeah, Rain's got a real nice package. He's got a T-side molly. He's got the defuse kit. He's got a Desert Eagle for the boys. What?
Rain's got a real nice package
of items that he's going to share with his boys.
In the next round, yeah.
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 Yeah. There it is. You can see. Rain's lovely package.
In all its glory.
So is it going to be worth 3? We'll find out if Cloud9 can get past the saved MP9 rifle, and we will see that Deagle get thrown over as well.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad idea. 2 players boosted up to be apartments, going aggressive, get lagged, get chased down, and then Cloud9 take control. Good to see them stabilizing. This was looking like it was going to be a one-sided affair, but as mentioned from the desk, means a little bit more to Cloud9. Actually, a whole lot more.
Icy going for an AWP's opening. Spots that cross. No one's going to give him anything. So just Robs and Frozen a setup to start. Rain works his way towards ladder.
No flash to enable.
Boom was looking.
He just went dry?
Just peeks in, owns him.
Okay. Well, at least Boomage gets to be the puppet master now. The in-game leader from the grave, getting to call them in a 4v5 number disadvantage. But weapons, that's one thing they've got over FaZe for now. Bomb's still down in T-spawn. Will need to be picked up. Stepping out. Good work from Icy.
Good shot.
Stinters in the meantime, and they know where Rops is, who's picked up another AK and has Kevlar behind that.
If you're Brokey in this scenario, I suppose you do play for the information as well as making a trade more likely. I say that actually. He's just hoping to be overlooked here by Heavy God on his clears, which he nearly was. Quick reactions. So the bomb still ramps. So this is actually a weird exchange now for Icy. His team is saying, come B. Oh, and now the round disintegrates. Rops gets that sound cue, and now the bomb is loose. Rops choosing to stick around here. Play for the info, spots out Axel. This is not a fight he has to take immediately. Axel desperate to get his fingertips on that bomb. Rain a power position, catch having got a rotation. They have played this so well, FaZe. Recovering the 8th round. Axel in such a horrible position.
Stalemate. What's he meant to do?
There's nothing he can do. Sure, you kill Robs, you save the AWP, I suppose.
If that's allowed, they're already trying to cut him off at the pass. He's just going to head in towards the B apartments, pushing up through underpass will be Rain. He opened this round. Let's see if he can close it. After time, onto Axel. How far does he push the issue? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, no! And Karrigan's AWP, I'm pretty sure that's the first AWP we saw from FaZe. It's just been trading hands throughout the entirety of this half. It continues, it lives on.
Wow. Okay, well, I said that it should have been worth 3. Turns out it was only worth 2.
Okay, for respect to FaZe, we'll see how that rain shot happened. Boom!
Yeah, he's been sharp today, hasn't he?
Axel, not known to be an AWPer. Brokey, on the other hand, and Icy getting boosted in to try and find Brokey here. Slips off his teammate's head, needs a wider angle.
Try again.
Follow me, please. Oh, Brokey. He gets a good idea as to the setup. Robs, facilitated by his teammate. Frozen throws out the incendiary. He could swing upon that, but chooses not to. Waits for the flash and has a go. Spots the leg of Boom. Slips away, well aware of the vulnerabilities top mid.
Nice nade.
Solid util from Frozen. Everything he's thrown has had a solid intent behind it. Some damage on his HG as he's exhausted his resources.
And they've harassed, and now they've dropped back. So Cloud9 will go through the motions with limited utility, a minute on the clock. Smokes are plenty short, but once you throw them out, you feel like you're going to be making your final decision for the round. Boosting up towards the ledge near window will be Axel. He can activate. Well, this indicates a B split is a possibility. Deep connector smoke. Nade through. Rops is coming through. Hello.
Heavy God's not expecting this one at all. Yeah, jump scare. And gets away. No trade potential. Nasty, nasty. 35 seconds the clock. A real enemy. Axel activates. Lovely find onto Rops, and now he's flanking. Uncomfortable for Frozen and Karrigan. 2 fronts. Awkward. Boom from short. They're playing it well. So's Karrigan. Another is crazy. Can't hit the shot onto Icy. Just narrowly misses out on what would have been a very disruptive frag onto the AWPer.
Tough retake, but Rain's still alive.
Yes, last round, they'll give it everything it's worth. Rain's pre-aims, well aware. Icy's AWP is somewhere on this site. Inter's playing for the info on those bench jiggles. Hard to hit those shots, and actually Inter's does. Long range headshot found. Cloud9 scavenge away a 4th. Their map. And their 4th round on their attacking side.
Well, this one's been salvaged, and Axel, he did come in key, right? Boosted up towards window, Rops gets the kill and connector, Axel activates and catches Rops, which you can just see how much pressure immediately is put on that B setup. It's contingent on that not happening. Karrigan back pivots, he's out of position, under pressure. Frozen also worried about that flank coming through, starts moving, gets caught. And the fragile round for FaZe falls apart.
Yeah, I mean, good like tenacity out of Cloud9, considering the scoreline at one point did read, what, 7-1?
Yeah, they were getting owned.
So yeah, recovery for sure. Salvage, another great word you just used there to also feels like it's evidence that Cloud9, they clearly have like a comfort here on Mirage. You could see it in some of their finishes. Just
to really spell out how on point Rain has been, he has 100% headshot percentage in the first half of play.
Yo. They say headshot percentage is a young man's game.
Yeah, and it's something that I used to kind of dismiss back in the day, but it's something that now, with a lot of these boppers out there, that you kind of have to focus in, especially in certain positions. And if your first bullet accuracy as you're anchoring a site is really on point, you are likely to get that second or third kill. Well, let's see. FaZe, can you make it 6 from 6? That's the pistol rounds. This is the second series for both of these teams today. In case you missed the context, Cloud9 opening game went 3 maps against Sinners, and that was about 10 hours ago. So it's been a long day at the office for Cloud9. FaZe with a victory over Fnatic 2-0 fashion with the last game for the major qualification. This is all about elimination. What on earth? All right. Little cache of utility just left, I suppose, in case he goes down to a one-shot and then they lose all the nades. This guarantees it doesn't completely fall apart.
Yeah, keep the flashes in the middle of the map. Ensure they find usage in the pistol.
Oh, all the pressure on Axel right now.
Yeah, one man on B. Throws out his smoke. Those dual Berettas not...
I don't envy him.
Yeah, not ideal. Not ideal. Still tries to stand and deliver. Inters is going to find Robs. Heavy God gets there just in time to take this duel with Karrigan, and a labored couple of taps. Karrigan unable to connect. Brokey resisting the temptation of those dual Berettas. Channeled into this choke point, though. This is where the util from Heavy God is going to be seen. A flash could work. Oh, and Heavy God ready. After throwing out that flashbang, now Frozen reveals himself, but quickly put to bed. Inter's hitting some good shots on this pistol, and FaZe to lose the first pistol of the day for them. And I say that, hang on a second, whole 10-second defuse, he had a chance. Rain was aiming for the head. If he's brought down Inter's Icy full committed to that defuse, there was a way. But Inter's with a nice and impactful pistol puts Cloud9 in a pole position to close the gap.
Yeah, and the fact it's Rain again, we've seen him have huge amounts of impact on pistol rounds today already, so you are still believing that it's possible, no matter how tough it looked. Some good shots from Heavy God as well. As, wow, with the bomb going down, we won't actually see the follow-through force spike from FaZe. There will just be some upgrades, lost bonus into the next, and they got to get the buys going, so... Look, I won't even rule them out of a round like this, really. They've gone 5 Deagles. They're going to fake out A utility. So they're going to make it look like a smoke wall with decoys. That will draw a rotation because you're just going to see the nades over the top, one of which missed. There we go. Oh, Frozen and Brokey so low.
Yeah, they all just got flattened by Axile's spray.
Oh, you got to be careful, don't you? Don't want to give an opportunity.
You can really see it in FaZe's gameplay as well. Like these are the rounds where it's just kind of like a free day, you know, on a jailbreak server. Go do what you want today. Run around, hit some shots.
This is great positioning from Boomich against the Deagles, though, isn't it?
Yeah, shouldn't have any issues here. I mean, you're not even going to jiggle it. Oh, Frozen is good awareness.
Feels like you can't really go now. Oh, he's blocked it, so the door does... Ooh.
Little sound cue given. No! Oh, he's a demon, is Rain. Nails the shot. He still has to hit another banger. Yeah. Ooh, crouching in. Thank God Icy saves him. Now Boom in a vulnerable position and doesn't hit his first shot. Neither does his opponent. This Brokey coming out Palace. Heavy God will make quick work of it. But yeah, threatening. That's a couple of times where Inters has given Rain just enough info just to have the perfect pre-aim. And that crosshair placed on the money. Frozen, you'd love a plant, but you're not going to get one. Boom positioned to ensure that doesn't happen. Will get cleared and misses his chance. Heavy God covers. Crossfire solid. And they won't be recovering one of their M4s. So yeah, it's costly considering the investments. And now they get the AKs out. Is that uncommon to go for, you know, after the...
Well, at the moment in the meta, yeah. I think you traditionally seeing teams going for the forces, knowing they could get out the Galils, right?
But now I suppose you actually have enough util and AKs to do everything you desire.
It is obviously risky to go for that type of a force spike because if you lose it, right, your first rifle round is extended down the track. This way, FaZe can get their standard game plan going a little bit earlier.
Icy's walking on this molly. Who's holding?
It's Frozen.
It's gonna be Frozen. Oh, perfect flashbang. Rops is there.
I was gonna say good trade, necessary trade. Oh,
so it's a fantastic wallbang. Puts Rops on notice.
I love the way they just used Icy in that round, right? It was an MP9. He's the AWPer, and they've used him still as a point man, but in a different facet. So, FaZe, how do you function with this knowledge?
Boost.
Oh, he's just under it.
Still, Rain, so quick. Rain is insane. Major form indeed. Boom, last man standing, but he is such a talisman for FaZe right now.
And again, it's just headshots.
Still 100%.
Still 100%. 17 kills.
He's a beast. Individual form at a real comfortable high right now, just to ensure FaZe, they can skip a whole stage of play.
Well, yeah, it's either you're in the top 16 or you're in the opening 24. Now, I know that there's not 24 teams that start in the initial stage, but we're counting the tournament kind of as this holistic thing. I could say you're in the bottom 16, but that also kind of doesn't work.
No.
Either way, you have to
play more games. How about
precisely. That? So if you can avoid that, you'll do that. And this RMR has been pretty clear cut as far as the favorites are concerned. Na'Vi, Vitality, MOUZ already locked into that elimination stage phase. If they join them, feels picture perfect.
Cool game plan. Flash for the mantle up, and is Rain going to find another headshot? Some tagging onto the scout of Axile. Ooh, damage back. Just that ICM4. Carrigan aware he's likely going to try to be punished, but a good spread on that flame. Pressing mid, Rain down. Heavy God this time gets it into empty-handed. Heavy God the opposite. He gets another one onto Carrigan.
Can they piece this back together though, FaZe?
Should do it. Robs at least holds on to short. He's got a HE as well. The Molotovs Rain in. Got a Mirage. Pours forwards. Nice work from Boom. Clears out Robs. Frozen stands his ground and ready for another on Icy. FaZe do stabilize. A triple this time from Frozen.
Okay, got chaotic for a moment
threatening.
there. Yeah, it was great pressure in middle. You could see Carrigan and Rain. Rain falls top mid. Carrigan, we already saw how many bodies were coming his way. Double digits. 3 more rounds. Pick up map number 1. It's Cloud9's choice. We're moving on to Ancient as the next. And, well, these two teams have already played. Swiss round 1. It was FaZe toppling Cloud9, 13-8. We'll see if they can do it again. Just a flash in the hands of Boomich. Gonna be throwing that one out from A for the short push. Might be too late now.
Oh, yeah, that Molly's going to make life difficult for them.
Oh, boo! He didn't get a headshot onto Icy.
Let's match Medikit. Let's reset the round.
Sorry, guys, we didn't like... Oh, and a nade kill as well.
Oh, dear.
89%.
Do you remember Harry's headshot phase where he wouldn't buy any nades?
Yeah, so he could just keep the headshot percentage.
Yeah.
He's a changed man now, though.
Yeah, but well, it looked cool.
He's a dad.
He did. He is a dad.
You stop going for headshots when you become a dad.
Tell that to Rain.
Where he is a dad.
Tell that to Rain.
Hold on, if I take it back. Rain's 30 now, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, man.
Where'd the time go?
Waits for none of us. 2 rounds away from taking Cloud9's picks, so FaZe most definitely in their comfort zone here on Mirage. It seems that Cloud9, as of yet, have not been able to kind of disrupt the gun rounds from FaZe.
I actually really like... I hope we have the same thing happen in the next group with all the favorites like our Spirits, our G2s, the world to be making it to the elimination stage, because then the pool of teams that we have battling in the open 16 are... Right, they'll be harder to pick clear favorites, and then the teams that make it, you know, you'll have to have earned it against evenly skilled opponents.
What's the go then?
I feel for Cloud9, obviously it's a little bit more difficult right now, but the CT side and with the way the rounds have trundled, but it's just, you'd love to get an AWP in the hand of this man right here quicker. That's just not the way things are functioning, unfortunately. Less rounds, financially not able to pull it out.
Oh, he's hit. What's going on here? So, Robs was perfectly hidden by like just a little remainder of the smoke. Still, Carrigan goes down on the break of the smoke. Rain has ladder, Frozen working apps. Into has Axile, had Axile. A little bit of assistance from Heavy God as he brings down the rifler. Oh, lovely. Good off angle. Rain was not prepared for that one, so taste of his own medicine. A bullet to the head. And a 3-on-3 for the finish. FaZe set sights on Inter's sight.
Yeah, I thought there was a moment there they might consider rotating back around the world, but you never know where these Cloud9 players are going to end up. Just have to get past Inter's. Heavy got to be here quickly, so it's about his half-life. How long can he stay alive? A kill's good.
Yeah, massive, especially because he gets away as well, doesn't get immediately traded. So it's an uncomfortable task for Robs to try and clear him out, to facilitate the plant. Oh, but they both connect. That is masterful. Robs providing the support, audible steps as well from Boom in the 1v2. Brokey to clear him. He'd have to miss his shot, and wow, doesn't even get a chance to pull the trigger. Instant headshot from Boom. Robs, considering his flank, that's going to be enough of a sound cue to get him moving. Boom. Unlikely he considers such a cheeky play out of Robs, and that smoke even gives him the chance to get himself wrapping around. Now he's considered that. Time sensitive. Doesn't have the kit. So Robs just playing the long game. Nothing for you here. On your way out, Robs will have you. Shoot you in the back of the head. Lovely 12 for FaZe. Convincing scenes we're seeing in this seeding match.
Yeah, well, Robs, it feels like he was been conserving his energy just for today to make sure they get through their opening match against Fnatic, and now, you know, putting in a shift here against Cloud9. 18 kills, and when the stats were brought up at the start of the day for their run so far, FaZe, Robs was down at the bottom of the scoreboard. I think Yanko even said he was in the bottom 10 players of the tournament so far. But really showing up when it's needed.
Oh, Axel's keyboard spells C9.
Oh, it does too.
I just thought it was a random assortment of black and white keys, but he's done something there.
Wow.
Isn't that nice? He's gone for the full, like, not 10 keyless as well.
2024. What a time to be alive. All right, well, 30 seconds, chit-chat. The Famai come out, an MP9, and the Scout. This is looking like it should be the last round of play. FaZe just have to putt it in.
Which can sometimes be the hardest part.
Yeah, I've never really mastered my short game.
He's not shy, is he? Rain is just happy to take any fights that's given his way. Icy gave it a good go. Rain very efficiently dispatches of Icy, who's been kept humble against FaZe Clan. Here's Karrigan's attempt. Crouch peek from Boom.
Someone will have to go and get the bomb, right?
Eventually.
Or are we going to go for elimination as the key to winning?
Yeah, well, it's more fun that way.
True.
Looks like Brokey drew the short straw. Now with the loss of Rain, Heavy God needs to go a whole lot more where that came from. Inters walks into the crosshairs of Karrigan. Beautifully played. Heavy God, hang on. Bit of a disruptor for the next, but no, Frozen's there. Call it 13-6. FaZe one away from skipping the opening stage, and then, of course, getting secured straight to the elimination stage.
Yeah, and I was questioning the intensity if they were able to bring it, and it looks like they have. Rain on point, that 100% headshot up until a point, and that's a great start.
Cloud9, both teams have gotten through the European RMR, and now they are battling it out to see if they can skip a stage. The winner of this series will do so, and FaZe already a map to the good. We're heading into Ancient as our second. Cloud9 ready themselves to stabilize after their map pick Mirage kind of got pulled away from them by a incredibly informed Rain.
And if you want to look at a positive, well, in the opening round of the Swiss, the best of one, Cloud9 were happy to take on FaZe on this very map, 13-8 scoreline in FaZe's favor. But FaZe were on the CT side when that one went down. This time, Cloud9 will get a chance to defend their honor. And another key fact, they won both pistols in that matchup. Let's see if they can do it again. Rops with a red smoke at the ready.
Ready. So what he did there.
Well, Axel's blocked. He's going to play close for sound cues. Also, if they do trundle through red, he could catch them off guard. Now, Karrigan loves to take the P250 on the pistols.
Flash, take donut, Axel relays.
They are fully retake A, and Boomich has the smoke kit, so... Is it a fake? It is. Brokey has a smoke remaining. Are they trying to split A through CT spawn? Or is there something crazier afoot?
They could be walking into the Lion's Den with this one. Now he is red. And there's this fight. Nice from Axel. Takes down Frozen. Heard that... Oh, they're going to run straight into the stack. Rain's into B. Rain's trusting B. There's all bodies all over the shop. Inters gets the frag. Now Boomich will activate, and Cloud9's pistol is coming together. Rops now pokes his nose into A and says, oh yeah, it is actually dead silent over here. Axel not ready for him. Oh god, they're all over the place. Now they can pivot to A. It's a full world tour pistol.
Well, it's still got the smoke and the kit in play for Boomich.
Oh, yeah, okay, bomb goes down uncontested.
Oh, goosh.
Oh, horrible. That's your kit. That's your smoke. Boom's going to throw one out to survive here. Getting run down, loses his life. Did smoke, but now no kit. 10-second defuse.
Oh, they're just sticking it.
Going to stick it. The smoke is annoying. They're trying to boost around it, trying to find a sight line. Oh, Heavy hits
They should have it.
They've actually pulled it off. Boomich's smoke. Miraculous. How has he made that work? A 10-second defuse.
Yeah, martyred him there from Boomich. Lovely. Well, I'm not sure if that was his thought or if it was just about self-preservation, but we'll frame him. We'll frame him as the messiah of that round.
That was so cheeky. I mean, you think, okay, this is awkward, especially for the two of them now coming in from CT. A real crazy pistol.
Well, that's what I was thinking, right? It's like, where are they headed? Because that smoke, if you were going to throw it on the fly, can get risky. They were keeping their options open. But Boomich seals the donut. Heavy God with a cheeky one, and yeah, smile on his face. Should be happy with that one.
You like that smoke?
Well, Hero AK. Ah, there's some heroics.
Bloody hell, Robs, that was so proactive, so aggressive. Through the flames, no one else has got Kev, so not ideal. He can't juggle that AK to someone. I take it back. He can.
Guess if you just go for headshots, maybe you can.
Yeah, armor's overrated. Said the man that's never been aim punched before.
I was going to make a Durex joke, but I don't think they sponsor our broadcast.
Yet. Two to three players walking down the ramp, and Rain just turned his tail. Has no longer got the information towards that side. Will just contain the B side of the map. Now the AK spotted. Axel gonna give it up, play retake. It's a longer sight line, spotted out, spots the bomb, and here they come. Nice to get a bomb plant out of this one.
This will be a tough clear for Heavy God. I know we're still moments away from that, but Rain tucked in towards the cutout in middle.
Nice control of the MP9. Rain one, Brokey dig, nearly another one to Axile. This still looks very tough for Cloud9. Gets worse. Frozen puts the AK to good work. And Axile doesn't have the health or a head. Rain takes it. FaZe steal away the second round of the second map.
Oh, Rain looking for something better than MP9, but it's not really going to matter with the loss bonus of 1,400 for poor Cloud9. And that one, you didn't really think it was going to get so out of control. They push A main. They go 1-for-1 after Rops gets the kill in mid. But Rain tucking in and making sure that there was no chance for that A side to get pincered upon. Beautiful work. As this is where it can start to spiral for Cloud9. Hold on tight.
Putting that MP9 to a powerful position for it. Gets himself early control of Jag.
Yeah, and Inter's on the jiggle for the block, and it is going to be necessary. I want everybody to take note of what happens. As soon as FaZe draw out that smoke, they don't stick around, right? Because they're just going to look at a grey screen for 20 seconds. And at home, if the same thing happens to you in Banana or something like that on any map, do the same. Unless you've got conviction of the call behind it.
So you can see the second smoke highlighted underneath Rock. They leave him with a fake util set. Donut and CT thrown out.
It's got Icy moving.
And now it's
doing a great job, Chev.
Do the shaking, isn't he? Oh, blocked the donut smoke, but either way, still going to have three players tending to that. Now Icy second guessing it. Instead, concerns himself with Red Room. Carrigan to throw out the long side smoke. Rob spotted mid, gives him no further information, keeps Axel static. Oh, Heavy God.
Time's going to be a problem now,
Especially
30
with
seconds.
The smoke ramp. Eyes are on Rain versus Boom here. It's going to be one hard clear. Baits the shots. Messy from Boom. Nice bait from Rain. Dips away, forces the swing. Heavy in the smoke. Going to be overlooked. Run past. Rob's not ready. Completely flattened. Nice shot on the Deke. His second contribution. Brokey protected by Carrigan. Down to just 8 HP. This is still up for debate. Cloud9 wrestling for control of the economy in this second, well, excuse me, third round force bite in response to FaZe's victory in the second. Okay, hard clears, 90-degree angles to be broken through. Brokey on that low HP, tacks up one. Now Rain still good for one, but it's up to Carrigan to come up clutch. Axel swings over, good control. Enters, gets forced off of the bomb. Carrigan confirms the round is FaZe's. A quad kill for Carrigan, his first 4 on Ancient, and it is to save them from a very threatening force buy from Cloud9.
Yeah, tough one for Enters. I didn't see a kit there, so it's like, well, we kind of have to start defusing, because even if he toys with us and I help you get this kill, there's probably no time for me to go for it after the fact. Heavy God definitely kicked up a bit of a fuss. So good work from him to thread the needle down the ramp, finding Rops. He put the round in contention, but will have to be the eco now.
Yeah, I suppose if there was criticism to be levied, it would be Axile taking that fight without taking just a moment, perhaps, to catch the cross to the bomb defusal. It was planted for Cave, though, to be fair, so Carrigan could have been taking him off of the defuse quite quickly. You got a full 5-man A main push. So I expect this isn't going to go too well.
That might just be about the exits as well. They're going to come through elbow of middle, so... 1 and 2. Okay, decent damage. Boomich and Icy in combination. Get those frags.
At AK-47, gets his hands on it.
You have to be between two minds right now. You have the number advantage, but these AKs would be nice into the next.
Where is that second AK? They'll find it.
Might have got blown away by the nade.
Yeah.
And that's the worst case scenario. You give it a go, and you just get blended up. Rops and Brokey in combination. More added to Rops' tally. 5 kills for him, 3 in that round. Okay. Well, one of the concerns that I had on Mirage was how long it took to get the AWP into the hands of Icy. It's going to be the same problem in the early stages of the CT half here on Ancient. Now, we saw Fnatic have successful full presses B lane as well as mid, the combination of BlameF and Natus to a few rounds of success. So let's see if Cloud9 can manifest a bit of the same. Oh, FaZe, this is fast A. Donut and CT Smokes, nice
No one
and
can
quick.
hear them. No one can hear them. No one Donut. They'll hear the nades though, but it's too late. The site is taken, the smokes have landed, and soon the bomb will too. Icy from Donut will try his luck at some spams. And a push from Axile. That was a bit of a Hail Mary, wasn't it? Trying to disrupt. Icy does manage to connect onto Brokey.
Yeah, and that right there, I think it's pretty... Oh, okay, well the bomb hasn't gone down. Hold on a second.
Oh, Rain, one bullet would have done it. Gets it down. Selfless maneuver.
Look at all the smokes though for the retake.
Yeah, this isn't by no means done.
Well, that's a buffer for Rain to work with. They've smoked off Donut, so he can just sit behind this and focus fire.
Still found by Boom. Starting to flood into the site now. Carrigan, this flank is good. Very nice onto Heavy God. Ooh, just misses his opportunity. Still Frozen gets him off the bomb. Now they're not ready for Carrigan. It's just the one.
1v2.
Frozen, what have you got for us? They need to get on that defuse, but Heavy God, the covering fire, he saves them. Cloud9 steal it. And Heavy God, more impact from him.
I was about to talk about Axel running in there. Something that Na'Vi do really well is their response time to A, and they just flood out, right? So it's like through CT, then through Donut, then through Temple, then through, and they just keep coming, and you never really get a chance to stabilize. But FaZe were already quite fortified, so tough retake for Cloud9, but they do pull it off.
It's going to feel pretty rough for FaZe considering how convincingly you took that site.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Well, they can break that immediately. FaZe, more than enough for the full purchase. Missed elbow smoke short. Didn't look like full mid control was the plan. Starting 4B, Cloud9. They're ready for what's coming.
Will there be some proactivity? Yeah, you can see Flash lined up. Robs could be getting a very blind, very wide swing. Boost over. Nice one. Rain gets it. Down it goes. Misread that, excuse me. Rob's in mid, actually, alongside with Frozen and Brokey. Icy hears them coming. Perfect re-aim, but Frozen somehow gets the better of him.
CT Smoke, ahead of it is Inters.
Okay.
Oh, don't.
Incendiary reveals his position.
Number advantage for the retake. Axel with a boatload of utility.
Don't see the kit. And Donut covered by Frozen, so that's irretrievable. Ooh, that's a ballsy angle to take, Brokey, and you're unable to convert it. Can't back it up. And now the clutch is demanded of Frozen. Tries to spam away, gets some damage inflicted, trying to find the angle on that defuse. He does just about knock Inters off. The 1v3 takes shape. He's done enough. Frozen pulls a fourth for the FaZe Clan boys. I thought Inters was going to get another defuse just in that off angle from the plant. But Frozen spray, last bullet finds the head. Heavy God leaves with the AK and the kit. This was that boost. It's a nice aggressive
done
maneuver.
very well, hasn't he, to get 2 in that situation. But massive stuff from Rosen. Fortunate that the bullet connects there, and then just having to run on into the Lion's Den. You don't really have another choice if you're Cloud9.
Nice! Good fucking shit there. Holy shit.
Yeah, it got scary out there. Very threatening from Cloud9, and yet still FaZe, they will get past into what is essentially the eco with the save rifle. A couple of smokes.
It's out of position at the moment. Heavy God is responding to the early A utility, but this one is all a ruse, is to keep him moving. Axile edging is, frozen. He's aware of Boomich's aggression, and back and forth they go. So Heavy God, if it is going to be a B play, is in the right place currently.
Brokey to be tasked with bomb retrieval.
Well, you only have 2 smokes, a HE, and a flash for the finish of the round. So once FaZe make their decision, Karrigan investigating A. So he's going to call that the site is definitely very clear. We'll have to worry about every little corridor. Oh, that nade could not have been better placed. A dink onto Rain, but will walk away with his life, and into A they waltz. I think maybe just go for the save again, Mr. Heavy God.
Certainly in his best interest. What are the USPs and Deagle P250 going to get up to? Just some exits, I suppose.
Yeah, well, next round, the loss bonus coming into play is going to be 2,400.
See if you can bodyguard that AK. If there was a hunt on its way. FaZe not really in a position to do so. They'll happily just leave with a 5th.
Yeah, and I think FaZe will be happy to just keep everybody alive. Accrue a bit more of the finances, because for them it's been rocky. Even though they've only lost 2 rounds, a bunch of these have come down to the wire. Bomb goes off, 5 on the board. Saves for Cloud9. I wonder if we see Axel drop the AW. No, Icy get a 4-1, never mind. 6.4k, definitely a 4-1. There you go. Into the 8th round, we'll see him get his weapon of choice. Now, you wonder if those quick A smokes come into play again, because we've seen FaZe use them a few times, right? And one was with conviction, one was to force some boots on the ground, and well, now you get to toy with that if you're Karrigan.
Barrage, look how many flashes. It works perfectly. Frozen gets the opener. Axile gonna have to turn that one, and oh, nails it. Gets his crosshair back. Now aims Karrigan. Icy now tested with this AWP.
Creates a big gap, doesn't it?
Axile tending to it. Nice punish onto Rain's jiggles. Now Brokey ahead of their util. To be cleared out. Not ready for that was Axile, and now away. Goes for a pot shot, tries to track the trajectory of that Molotov. Well, it is a house divided now. Cloud9, Icy on B. Heavy God just dug in deep towards the big box.
Yeah, Rob's hyper aware of the potential for the pushes. Scoops up the bomb and hustles on over towards the B bomb site to join Brokey. Icy playing much more passively, understandably so. You're worried about a little bit of everything. Cave, ramp, could be coming through middle. Because Heavy God is just full hunkering down on this A site and hoping. So a coin toss for Cloud9. They're not going to group up. They're going to try and divide and conquer. A 1v1, still going to be tough for Heavy God to get into. So Icy might just have to do it all on his lonesome.
Ooh, dangerous game being played here by Icy. Nails it. Brokey does a lick of damage.
No immediate trade. Rops, he's going to search this one out, surely. Can't really just justify going for the plant. That's going to take a lot of time off the clock.
That's right, he hasn't got much to work with now. He has to kill Icy soon. Icy's just rounded the corner.
Dear.
It's
that might be the round. Yeah.
I think he's actually won it.
That might be it.
Just by repositioning Icy. Yep, beautiful. 3 kills on his first AWP on the CT side.
Yeah, get it to him as quickly as you can, Boomich. I understand that you won the pistol, lost the force, sure, but this is how it opened, and well, this is where it went wrong. He turns the flash. It felt like Karrigan had a long time because we were on Axile's POV, see him turn it away and back in, but then Icy, he says, not on my watch. and doesn't know how lucky he was with that reposition. Gonna test middle again, at least to harass.
Axel. 4B.
That's a nice nade. Oh no.
Not ready was Rain. Boom. Aggressive. Now flash from Carrigan. He could be the next victim. They love this. It works so well. Heavy God gets launched straight up on towards the ramp box. Axel made a bit of a mess of that one. Doesn't manage to find the third.
Could have secured it right then and there. Still feels very good for Cloud9's
I mean,
fourth.
look at this crossfire. You would be hard pressed to get away without a casualty here for FaZe, regardless of your flash. And boom. Does go down after one. Heavy God good to mop up. 1v3 for Robs. Let's see if he's got anything in it. Got the bomb on his back and info on Heavy God.
I guess you know.
Axile, well, yeah.
Yeah, you
can
know that
assume.
someone pushed heaven and it was a rifle, not an orb.
And it was an M4A1. So, you know 2B. Okay, everything's fine. Nearly got caught out with his Molotov in his hands.
That's going to work though. Sends it back.
Okay, so confirmation of 2 of the 3.
But now he walks into an orb.
Yeah. Bang. Oh! Icy misses his shot. Gets weird now, especially if he wasn't going to hit that one. Now Rops goes down, and Cloud9 make it a one-round game.
Finances in the bid now for FaZe. No save rifles to work with. I just have to be a clean eco.
Are we actually going to get a full... Oh, there's a flash and a smoke.
Lurk smoke for the plant. Okay, so that one's going to land mid-side. They're just going to try and... Wait, hold up.
Fake that they're doing that.
The bomb's going A. Or... Where'd that smoke go? I guess it was the cave smoke. Yeah, never mind. I thought he was going for the mid-side smoke. So, look, I was wrong. I'm sorry, everybody. I apologize.
Got that in writing. As they are going to be running in towards Inters and Axile. He's ready, as is Axile. Ready to mop him up. Deny FaZe access. And just like that, it's going to fall down to Frozen. Unable to finish the job. Axile was susceptible, but covered nicely. Gets himself a couple of nice anti-eeks. Puts us at an even scoreline, because the rifles will come out.
Well, it's the CT side that let Cloud9 down in the best of one. That's where they flicked on over after the first half of play. They were actually more successful in the first kills. Clutches, however, falling in FaZe's favor. FaZe on the defense, managed to pick up 7. Cloud9 could do the same right here, right now. Lots of talking from Carrigan as they leave spawn, so does this one have pace to it?
Cave smoke lands. Elbow the same.
But A main control, that's the key in this round. Cloud9, Boomich could just continue to push the issue. It'll catch you off guard. It looks like a wild play to make, but potentially could unravel the default from FaZe.
Yeah, Rops is not looking. Kissing in the smoke. Axel and Frozen next to each other. Oh, and Axel works it out first. A second onto Robs. Massive from Axel. Boom kills Brokey and Spawn. Bombs last round the same. What can Rain do with this one? Spots the fingertips. Throws out a smoke to try and give himself some options. Will slam on through, trying to track the tracers. Carrigan onto Icy. That's something. It's an AWP. And it's no longer accessible.
Going, gone. Well, Icy will be able to buy one in the next round, but Carrigan, let's see. You've got 50 seconds. It's a 1v4. It would be for the 1v5. And, well, now you've been spotted. A huge spot on Inters. Well, Heavy God's low.
Carrigan is on lock.
Now, where the bomb is, Alex, I'm going to say he's got about a negative 0.3% chance of winning this one.
Yeah. But it was a nice shot.
I would love to be wrong, though.
Oh, gosh, if Carrigan could prove us wrong. A smoke for the retrieval.
Just
then
spam.
Somehow they miss every bullet they spam. Cancels his plans.
Okay, well, he might just save 2,900 as the loss bonus into the next. And the last of the half.
He would have liked the all, perhaps. Got Brokey on that.
He's not going to get any loss bonus, so 750 to pick his poison as far as nades are concerned. Molly in a smoke. Smoking a couple of flashes. We'll find out now as Cloud9 with a very proactive defense. Axel catching Frozen in the middle, and then the push out A main stops the bomb in its tracks. And I like this. Tactical timeout to be called. Neo with some contributions. And these are the type of rounds where we talk about Neo having big impact, right? Where the chips are down, they, the Tech9 or Mac 10 types of rounds, and they pull it together. So let's see if he's able to come up with a little ingenious play right now to tie things up at the half. You have that saved AK. We'll see if Carrigan is going to continue with it or if he's going to drop it across. Brokey buying in with a Deagle. There's a Galil in the hands of Frozen. Rops likely to be on a pistol as well. So the fact that they've gone for Deagles over Tech9s tells me that it's less likely to be something direct than Poppy.
And for Cloud9, you've kind of you've kept it very dynamic on your CT side. That A main push wasn't as necessary considering Axel did all the heavy lifting. A is the go. Cave smoke. Rob's likely going to be responsible for this 2-smoke exec.
Yeah, well, Boomich is a bit of the talisman, right? Where he seems to find himself is what Cloud9 tend to be ready for, but he's currently on an island. The rotation point is miles away. Absolutely miles.
And Boomich has to time this perfectly. When does he choose to engage? Here comes FaZe. Cloud9 looking for a 7-5 half, and boom, he can take him there. Lovely spray. Oh, I say it a little too much, actually. Carrigan doesn't go down. Inters gets nothing. Now finished off by Icy. Bomb to be planted. Good shot onto Brokey as well. Finished off by the HE, so bowling from Robs, trying to get away, trying to set up a post plant of some description, but the pressure just keeps on coming, and Heavy got an Axel hit their shots. Cloud9 will take 7 on the half.
Well defended, important from Icy. Very important indeed. See, Inter's just swinging out the smoke, thinking, I can't just let my in-game leader go down like this, but they'd already established a lot of territory, and we're ready for that type of a maneuver. All in all, they do get the job done. 5 consecutive into the half-time.
Yeah, and solid contributions from these this Axel Heavy God duo. Both of them, top fragging for the boys of Cloud9. And then Boomich and Icy just below them on 8 each. Inter's a tough half. More of a supportive element as we do swap sides. And it was a run of, what, 5, was it?
Yeah, 5 at the tail end there. And I think that is the biggest key is the finances did get broken for FaZe, sure, but with that comes some confidence for Cloud9 going into the second half. Now they get to run and gun on the attack. FaZe need to put up a bit of a statement now that they're going to be on the CT side and just shut things down before it gets too out of control.
Damn. Carrigan's got his major dissertation.
He's got binders and everything going on.
Have you ever got a chance to kind of glance at a...
No, I would love to, because I'm always so curious, right? Like, what's actually written down? Like, we would make scrapbooks back in the day, but they're definitely not going to have anywhere near as much juice as what you'd see in them of the current. And I also always wonder about antes, because, at what level are we talking about? How much detail and depth are we going into?
Well, you want depth. Here's the geeky smoke for Fast Donut. Heavy God got the lineup off of spawn.
It's a retake, setup. Robs will hear this.
Confirms it. Let's see what the reaction is.
They're on the way. Oh, he's pivoted into the site.
Yeah, doesn't hit his first shot. Doesn't get many more chances like that. Dips away. At least he's still alive. So a 5v5 for the retake. Icy trying to take Temple. Brokey trying to take it away from him. Controls the dual Berettas just about. Even exchanges into the site. Brokey gets flattened. Heavy God farming with that P250.
And the bomb wasn't planted. Boomich is...
He's peacing out.
Yeah, and he's actually calling the rest of the team with him. Well, as far as Inzers is concerned, Heavy God staying has the sentry on site, and he's removed 2v2, Frozen and Carrigan against Boomich and Inters.
The bomb will go down. Carrigan's picked himself up a smoke grenade, so perhaps that will play a part in their way back in. Audible steps now heard. Ooh. They're going for the double up bait. They know one was cave. Does Carrigan throw the smoke there? That gets awkward now. Time though, time, the biggest issue. Spots them. Smoke on the bomb gets them a little sketched out. Carrigan, though, body shots are hitting. Oh, lovely work. Carrigan, they're running at him, but he's just off the bomb. The round is theirs. Cloud9 just don't know it yet. Look at them both just dancing in the smoke with their knives out, desperately trying to find this completely fake defuse. And Inters gets it done.
All right, well, Cloud9, it got sketchy there for a moment over towards A, didn't it? The skirmish on the side, they had the man advantage. Heavy got left on his lonesome, gets removed, but well played. And the fact that Boomich on those fights just does so much damage immediately. Right, Carrigan goes to tap the bomb. He takes most of his HE gone. And then as soon as he steps into Frozen, gooshes him as well. So great work from Boomich. Here it is again. Bang. That's beautiful work. And the smiles creeping onto the faces as it will have to be a FaZe full eco. Cloud9, they want to take us the distance, and this is where things get interesting. I think it was Inferno as that third and deciding map. And with the head-to-head, as we go back a little bit more than the best of one, there was the 4 groups. And Cloud9 did take Inferno away from FaZe there. So maybe if you're a Cloud9 fan, you can start believing in them winning this seeding game and locking themselves in for that elimination stage. Now, still 5 more rounds necessary on the map in front of us. But positive signs, that's for sure. I don't think I'm even going to humor this one getting out of control. Surely not.
Nor I. Carrigan did hit the first tap.
Oh, he's actually softened up 2 of them.
Oh, I don't see a world where I see has any issues with that one. Yorpa gets himself a $600 kill reward. Rob's close to cave. Rain just trying to play for the exits, but Icy's already confirmed that Red Room's a safe passage away from B.
Yeah, and you'd love to see them exit as a team. Don't lose anything here. It's not necessary. Slightly sketchy, but all it is damage. Cosmetic as best. No, oh.
It did pull Icy out. Okay. Goes down, loses his Mag 10.
Okay, technical timeout. Axel wrote freezing. Now, does he mean the temperature or does he mean in-game? Okay. Oh, same on rain, I think. Okay, well, I definitely think that means in-game.
So in my head canon, Inters after that whiffed spray just went, guys, sorry, I've got
it's too cold.
Oh, no, I'm freezing, man.
I've got the jitters.
I'm freezing.
Needed some excuse for that one, didn't he?
Okay.
4x3. Black bar user, Mr. Axel.
What else are we seeing? Any more 16x10ers? I think that's the hipster res nowadays.
16x10ers?
Yeah.
And you guys all say hang 10 to each other.
Yeah, hang 10, bro. Nico went for it for a while. 1680, 1050.
How's that worked out for him?
He changed very quickly. But it was cool to see him leave 4x3 for a second.
Yeah.
You know? 16x10 got some representation at the top.
How do you feel about the orange pads that you're seeing on the right-hand side of your screen? Very in your face.
I think it would be it takes some good getting used to, for me personally. Quite a vibrant color. I like my mouse pad black.
Yes, standard.
Yeah, like my soul.
Ah. Maybe you need some sunshine in your life.
Maybe. You're right, yeah. Nice. Get a couple of like vitamin D molecules just from the vibrancy of the pad.
You think Rain's been warned about not spilling drinks now? Do you think like one...
No, they're going to give him a sippy cup. That's the new punishment.
Should have brought one with him.
You get a sippy cup if you...
Sure, he's got one at home.
Drink. Yeah, probably. But that's why we've got the floor protection on, you see?
Indeed.
They know these players. They know their tendencies.
Yeah, the hotel said, hey, look, we don't want to be cleaning up coffee stains if we can.
Jason?
What's the time right now in Shanghai? It's got to be late. Because it's almost 4... It's 3:30 here in Romania. Shanghai... Because it's GMT plus 8 in Shanghai.
It's plus
Shanghai
6 from here,
time.
isn't it?
It's 9:28 p.m.
Whoa. Those are not normal gaming hours, right?
Oh, well.
I mean, to be fair, they have been starting early, haven't they?
I know Jason's been loving the early mornings.
Oh, I can't stop talking about it.
Yeah, well, he's always, I'm a morning guy. I love it when the sun comes up. You get out early, start your day on the right foot.
Goes for a jog.
Has a coffee.
Living his best life.
Having his breakfast. But this little technical timeout may take a little bit longer than we expect. I am keeping my eye... Oh, no, wait. Reigns, he's opened the game, talking to the admin.
Admin? He's doing it sideways.
Oh, he's on the phone.
Hang on.
All right, mate. Yeah, look, we got a bit of a technical issue over here. If we could just get IT down, if we could.
I wonder what WhatsApp stickers the referees are using, you know?
You think they're sticker guys?
I think that everyone's a sticker guy. I'm sure they've got some good ones in their arsenal.
Well, Reigns back in. Axel the same. So,
fingers crossed, we're back in shortly.
Do you know, Alex, I'll give you a little bit of lore.
Go on.
Once upon a time, there used to be events, I think it was like CPL, where they would provide we'd call them a GUI, but it's a GUI. And it would make it so you couldn't access the console. You could only do your settings through the menu.
Some people would love that.
Some would. Shout out to Valve one time. All right. Cloud9. 4-round lead currently. Pistol round and conversion in the second half of play. Oh, you're not getting your doors smoked because you blocked Rain.
Get out of his way.
I know how he feels.
Okay, I guess we're not taking doors, guys. Back to spawn.
Well, this is an A fake. They threw a lot of A main flashes and follow through with the smokes. So it's all a bit of a ruse. They're looking for the mid control. 2 players out heaven. 2 players out elbow. And Brokey, with a bit of information there, a player's dropped down to the lower deck.
He's
Footsteps
charging.
being heard as well. They're piping through red.
Yeah, okay. So they park into his main, and we've got 3 players making a beeline straight for red room. This is a very potent crossfire. Unless you've got to smoke and deploy it. In which case, it all falls down to Brokey. Turns his back from the flash. Lovely breakthrough, but Rain and Robs respond. Lovely multi from Rain. Still Icy prominent, though. To make it a 2v2, Bomb is not with them. So awkward, actually. Robs, he can hide still. Safe. Peeks in. Oh, Robs, a massive round. Lovely work. Triple from Robs, double from Rain. And a 6th round for FaZe.
The bomb being such an oversight in that scenario is actually mental.
Because it was all, your whole squad was through mid.
Yeah.
He's just going to take a pause.
So listen, guys.
One of you.
Please.
It's not going to be me, because I'm going in first, right? I'm going somewhere. I've got places to be. I've got frags to find.
The thing is, do you even waste the time talking about that in this situation? Because everyone knows.
Yeah, no, you don't. You don't. If anything, I'm sure Boom has called this to actually address the game plan into the next. You've got 30 seconds. Maybe get Coach Groove on the mic as well. Solid haul from Heavy God on this one. How is his KD so good? Doesn't even look like... He hasn't... It's not on beta, is he? So 16 and 5. That's a pretty solid KD.
Oh, they get out a couple of AKs, Alex. A Galil as well. A Deagle. And we're still juggling, boys. So, Boomich, you taking the Tech 9? Where's my Tech 9?
You promised.
Well, oh, okay, never mind. It was mistaken. He was actually getting the Galil.
Of course.
You promised.
What you said.
You knew how much this soccer game meant to me. I'm not in a rush.
Oh, another cool craft. We're on Craft Watch today. Check out that Galil on Boom. Is that an icy craft? It's kind of a Looney Tunes skull. I will say the blue gloves and the fade kind of clash,
Yeah.
if I was being critical.
Well, maybe that's his style.
Now that's a coordinated outfit. Good dig on Inters there. Don't know if it's even his.
I love the flashing of the HUD that we get here, right? So you can see that means the smokes are at the ready to block with. Flash for Brokey as well. So you're about to see Frozen activate his. No need. They'll do it for him. They really love coming through mid, and this time it looks like they want to play through their own donut smoke.
Yeah, okay.
Does somebody have the bomb?
Sir, yes, sir. Inters has made sure the package is with him towards main.
They've completely backed off from A. They are so worried about the red league, and they're passive on B. They have no information.
It's because this donut smoke walkthrough from Boom and Co is going to leave them with a massive opportunity.
Feels like you're playing retake A now, however.
Yeah, for sure. And Frozen, who was previously there, might end up behind them. Oh, he's being proactive. Frozen. Oh, Inters with a cracker. Skull broken on Robs. Axel tends to Frozen.
Save. Oh, no. Give it a go.
He's having a good look. Too many targets. Brokey couldn't adjust in time. Still Carrigan aggressive. Pushes through. 2 on his plate. Heavy God towards main. Can't isolate them all. Axel finds impact. A triple kill from him to overtake for that pole position in the frag department. Cloud9 10. FaZe 6 with an eco imminent.
Yeah, that feels like it could even be the map, doesn't it? Just Cloud9 have given themselves a really decent buffer to work with, and are going to have the discussion of what it looks like going forward. So I feel that they playing completely off of A, they wanted some form of a response because they had lost control of middle completely or had given it over. Thought that they were going to see the likes going for the A split again, right? And if you don't have the B lane control as FaZe, you can understand why, because we've seen what Cloud9 have gotten away with before, but this feels like play to be extended, Inferno to be addressed. Great shot from Inters, maybe his best shot of the series so far. This is going to be hard work for FaZe to get back into this game. Hard work. I don't even really blame Rops in that situation. We saw Nork go down in a similar position to a Deagle in their series earlier.
Yep.
I think it was Brokey onto him.
He's just hit that. I'm on Rain Zeus watch. See what he can get done with this. Because pushing a smoke with a Zeus is a different game. Ooh, pokes his nose through. Axel close. And nearly. A headshot found. Helmet saves his life, and Axel brings him down.
Inters deals with Rops, and now it's just Frozen in red. Spotted out. Tap it in. The Galil. Inters doesn't want to give away his life. I feel like he could have hung around, but...
Let Heavy God have it. He needs a couple more.
Yeah, well, don't we all? And again, we get to this point consistently, but it's one of these situations where the expected response from the CTs is to try and force the hand, go a little bit more aggressive. And if that is the case, and Cloud9 are more than prepared, it means that FaZe will be expending an awful lot of their utility just for the opening move. So 12 just around the corner. Cloud9, can you take this one home? Going for the A smoke again, and it looks to be all in. Well, this didn't work for FaZe in the first half. Let's see if Cloud9 can pull it off. They're in and they're comfy.
Look at Robs. He was running straight towards that smoke when, wow, Icy somehow finds an almost first bullet to the head of Robs through the smoke. Heavy God, yeah, this time cleared out. Brokey not going to allow him to catch the rotation of Carrigan. The question is, do we go donut? Do we have a late red piece? Carrigan lingers, lining up a flashbang for his troops, but they're smoked off. And yeah, just going to have to try and get away with those rifles.
All right. Well, 4 groups, we'll remind everybody again. It feels like a lifetime ago, the 4 groups, doesn't it? Because we're at the tail end of 2024, the final event, RMR into Major, into tournament break, Christmas. But before we get there, we need to crown a Major champ. And before that, Cloud9 want to book themselves a spot in the elimination stage by taking down FaZe. Inferno, 4 groups, Cloud9 won that map in the best of 3. Let's see if they can do it again. I think Inferno was played on their campaign to this point. Let me just double check. Yes, indeed, against Nemiga. On that 13-5. As a 3rd tactical timeout called and final for FaZe. Already said it was going to be difficult. Well, it's a whole lot harder now. 6 consecutive rounds required. you just let this one go and move on to the third and try again, or do you try and scrap it back? Well, let's find out. You might not get that choice. Some good calling out of Boomich and Cloud9 so far. Only one CT round, both pistols in favor of Cloud9 on this map. Sure, after the CT started one, they did drop the follow-up, and that's where a cascade of rounds did start to be accrued. The lion's share, 5 of which for FaZe. But essentially, it's been one-way traffic ever since. Out of the last 10 rounds of play, FaZe have only won. Actually, the last 11 rounds of play, FaZe have only won 1.
Well, mid starts with under their control.
Yeah, same start, so not expecting Cloud9 to do the same round back-to-back, and that's the correct call for now.
Flash being held by Icy. Is that going to be Heavy God calling for it? Is this just after the fade? Doors smoked off for now, so lane is under Frozen's watch. Has the liberty to stand there with Rain providing the cover of elbow.
Oof.
It's missed smoke.
Yeah, it just makes things a bit more questionable. Frozen's also replenished the elbow smoke, so it does buy them the buffer, but this might play into Cloud9's hands. Everybody parked outside the B doors. You can see them grouped up and at the ready, juggling util to make this necessary. Now, I think it's fortunate for FaZe that they've actually played off. Worst case, you get caught in this trap. So they've given the space to Cloud9, 40 seconds.
Very cautious. Tentative. Into the B lane take. 30 seconds for them to break into this site. Exile looking for that extra smoke. Long smoke's going to land. Blocked by Carrigan, so we might have a sight line there. It might have manufactured something to work around. Flashes though, limit his contributions, and now into the site with time. Icy responsible for the plant, pushing through his Carrigan, and he gets 2, can't find the third. Icy gets his hands off of the bomb, eliminates Carrigan, and his reposition does facilitate an undisrupted plant. Some chip damage on the wall back. Frozen, ooh, and Rain, just a USP hits the shot. Icy, can you hit anything more? Nice shots, ooh, nearly finds the header Rops as well. Frozen swings through. Would have been very hard to adjust in time. So FaZe, they passed the first of the 6 consecutive rounds required of them to end in 2.
Well, there's more than enough for a buy for Cloud9. If I'm Carrigan, I ask myself at this moment, do we expect them to go apply that A pressure again? Will it be the smoke set from spawn and they just run on in? Now, with that in mind, you have to think if we send more resources towards A to try and stop this, what's weak, right? Well, you potentially leave it middle or the B site a little bit weaker. So these are the mind games between these two teams right now. Carrigan, I think, yeah, he had one of the better spawns towards A. I thought maybe you would want to go for an A main push to get that early info, but this is quite a standard start. Very standard start indeed. We'll try it again, but this time on a quicker tempo. They've taken B lane control a whole lot earlier within the piece. They're not worried about being suffocated from the mid jump up and the lane push. If they just execute again, sure, there's 3 players to defend this, but it's going to be tough for FaZe.
Yeah, this gets really tough really quickly. What is the reaction out of Rain and Carrigan? Brokey was there as well, just spotting the cross. Flash is good. Here comes the test, and oh, Rain late to the draw, still moving. Boom! Double entry to secure it.
That's gotta be it.
Cloud9 take the B site, take us to a 3rd map. Just Robs and Frozen, the last 2 pieces to fall into place for Cloud9. 13-7 scoreline. Robs is kicking up a fuss, finds 1 back. Gonna be hard pressed to do anything more than that. A nade just shy of the mark onto Heavy God, and walking up into the 4-man crossfire. Good luck. Gets our Heavy God down. No trade available. No one swings through. No one commits. Now they're isolated by that smoke. Plays ahead of it there and traded by Icy. Lays his life on the line. Boom. Just wants to get this one done, and it seems that is the case. There's too many targets. Doesn't right in the transfer. Could have gone wrong. Valiant attempt, but we will go the distance. Inferno, the 3rd required. Let's see what the panel have to say about that one.
Well, great battle back there from Cloud9 to take us the distance in the final best of 3 of the day. And I guess this is...
Yes.
Then the chicken gets the goggles.
Now, the chicken was on fire.
No, but that's more rocket propulsion. That's,
I was going to ask that.
Yes, so the chicken has rocket propulsion powers, which is why, of course, he's on the payroll of the police.
I see.
And
Is it a robot chicken? A bit like Terminator?
Well,
Not Terminator. What's the RoboCop?
yes, well, with robot chickens.
That was a television show,
That was
wasn't
something
it?
else, wasn't it?
Robot Chicken was a television show
Yeah.
on Cartoon Network.
And I assume all 10 of the adults here can swim.
Hey, hey!
I think. I mean, I don't know. We don't know, actually. Not much swimming required in professional Counter-Strike. Pushing mid, spotting by Heavy God, so this is an aggressive maneuver to start off the pistol round. Axel does manage to open up the account for the T side, handles it well. Icy as well tends to Brokey. Clears out the aggressions. Rob should be his next victim, but unable to track him despite that low HP, a wide swing. Carrigan going to be screwed up here. It's not going to be easy to take this head-on collision with Heavy God. Yeah, he's just too good. Nails it in the armored P250 and runs into the open B bomb site. They know where Rops was.
Well,
Oh! Bomb!
yeah, that
bomb
was your
spotted.
chance, Rops. That was your chance.
Oh, this is a weird little
2, 1,
puzzle, a little conundrum, as Inters does miss his shots.
Now, you can pick which bomb site you'd like. You can have A and B. 3 bullets.
3 targets. Oh, go on. That would be cool. That would be graffiti. Graffiti.
Just yell graffiti. Graffiti!
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 Make it happen. Manifest it. If Device's 3 bullets thing didn't get one.
I know. But do you think that's because... Oh, actually.
Oh.
Someone go investigate Train right now and see if there's any Device potential...
Yeah, like, I don't know, a tally, 3 skulls.
Still hasn't reloaded.
No, it's because he's going for the graffiti.
Okay.
Graffiti is not to be. Street art, another name for it.
Yeah, well, he didn't have the permit.
Oh, yeah.
So if you don't get the permit from the robot chicken...
Okay. I like that we have dissected the law. We are going to be watching it for a few more weeks.
Exactly.
So, you know, we're kind of trying to get everyone... And I want to understand how the bubbles worked out as well. Like how... Like you got kind of sucked into the bubble. So were the bubbles summoned by some sort of kind of third party? Or is that just part of like the city?
They could have magic.
I presume the antlered dinosaur men.
But there he is.
Hey, Rain gets himself a nice opener, and it's onto Heavy God. So that's a huge scalp to remove from the equation for Cloud9. Now, boom, he's walking wonky with a nice 30 HE. It's Frozen's turn. So long as that Mac-10's not walking into that sight line, it's going to be very hard for him to hit that shot onto Boom, but perhaps onto Axel if he's a bit more static. Oh, he's just fallen off the line. Pushing in, and oh, bloody hell, a fantastic headshot. Can't track the jump in Mac-10. Despite that flash connecting onto all 3 of them, they get nothing off of it. Rain in the smoke, and Icy, oh,
I think he knows he's
yeah,
there.
heard that. Pushing through all the same. Re-smoke CT. Robson Rain, though, will have something to work with. Recovers an AK and a smoke. Slamming away, does do a little bit of damage.
Now, which phase do we have? Do we have the ones that knows that they should hold on to the Galil, the AK, and the Scout?
Will they
Or do we have the ones who are going to go for the round?
They can't win this one, but they're still trying. They want to lose every gun, or take it away from Axel at the very least. It's getting costly. They don't have the kit, but it's going to be very nervous for Cloud9. They'll get a kill, and they'll get out. And now Boom and Icy are on the way out as well.
Oh, hanging around is Robs. They want to make sure they take everything, and they do.
Yo, that's pretty cool, actually.
They clean the board, and they've scavenged back that Galil. So an AK, a Galil carried through, a pistol drop available.
Look at what Cloud9 are working with. You're coming into what should be an easy open and shut case, but you are kind of sitting there asking, are we going to be working with Galils and Mac-10s into the first gunny, or?
So then do you force buy if you're FaZe, right? And, well, they've given us the answer. Yes, indeed. A Famus, a Scout behind the saved weapons, and an MP9 for Rops. So, yeah, it's a... Look, this could go either way. If Cloud9 secure this one, then FaZe, you are going to be in the dumps.
Yeah, I mean, the team that forced in the last round have more rifles than the team that won it.
Oh, dearie me.
Brokey gets a face full of lead. Nice one tap out of Axel, running and gunning.
There's enough info. Rops holds on for a moment. delays the waterfall, forces the reroute, but if I'm Cloud9, I'm not too worried. With the man advantage, should be able to piece this one together.
Execution like
they're
that.
going to wrap. They're going to wrap A.
So Carrigan has his incendiary and will delay them for a moment longer. Can swing around that if he's feeling brave. Intus, however, clears out Rob. So now Apartments is going to be a vulnerability. That's a really nice solo kill to find. Rain and Carrigan getting wrapped upon. Carrigan just hopes to find a multi-kill, but Boomich good for the trade. Rain at the back of the side with that AK would have to do something ridiculous. And actually, that's a lovely setup. Frozen spamming away from Library. But now Rain, he's noted.
Whoa.
Rain
1v1.
hits it. Oh my god, it's all come down to this. Axel a team kill, then goes down. How has that gone wrong? Rain in these ridiculous rounds, these unforced errors. Axel somehow takes down a teammate and it becomes so very winnable.
What's that, 2v4?
Let's see it again. This was his opening, lovely. This is that solo kill onto Robs. Boom's trade. Rain gets one.
2v4.
How does this happen?
Wait.
Huh?
Show that Axel. Can we, if we can, could we see the Axel team kill again?
It looked like it was just as he killed Frozen, like behind him.
Yeah, okay. Well, look, we're in no rush, and nor a Cloud9. They've had to take the eco.
Bloody hell, I can't believe it's gone so south for Cloud9. Horrible.
Yeah, that's 2 tilters back to back. Right, sure, you won the second, but feels like you lost, and then you definitely did the third.
Yeah, and you know you're on like 1500 if you're icy. That's even worse. With first stage loss bonus next round.
That is a good point. I am surprised that they didn't go for the force this round.
FaZe have got a real economical advantage on a opportunity to kind of set themselves up for success. Oh, okay. Skin cells rise up. That's a nice looking Glock.
Glittery with a tchotchke.
Very nice.
All right, Robs. Give us an ace. Graffiti.
Oh! That's the ace.
All right, everybody. I just want to let you know I was being facetious. That's a full eco bash, and at no point ever should that constitute a graffiti. I was joking. Here it is.
I still don't understand. Where's Boomich?
What?
Where is...
Oh, it's because he's moving.
Oh, it's just moving in accuracy?
Thank you very much, replay team.
Yo, thanks. It's probably what Boomich said. Thanks for nothing.
Well, we'll give him a lion tomorrow, Alex. Oh, that's mean. I'm sorry. I'm
you and your ivory tower.
I'm very sorry.
What have you done?
Coffees are on me tomorrow,
Yeah,
guys.
they better be. Oh, Frozen's got a chance with his MP9. Gets tested. Heavy God can't quite control his spray, but Frozen's run out of bullets. So Axel puts him down, gets away from the incendiary.
Okay, well, tough spot. Bit of a pickle, Cloud9. Have enough utility to just go for the B finish. We've got smokes aplenty, a flash or two for the entry, and a molly. As it will just be the one man of Carrigan left to defend B for now. I'll likely see FaZe crawl forward on brackets for some information, but that means Brokey will be the rotation point. So mid-call clear, Brokey needs to get a move on back towards B. If Carrigan blocks now, they can start pushing down mid and really box Cloud9 in towards Banana.
Yeah, they don't have a HE as well, so Carrigan having this smoke is going to be able to completely block them off unless they, push through a smoke. Not going to be fun. Kit is available.
You have to go because that's pretty much all their utility. They have one smoke remaining, a flash and a molly. If they wanted to do it tiered, FaZe have them booked.
Carrigan does get blinded, so nice find, the good flashbang, but Rain spams away. Brokey on the site as well, overlooked. Ooh, gets another, and it falls apart for Cloud9. I mean, getting into the site was looking like an impossible task. They gave it a good go, but Rain is providing that support with the spam on the CT smoke, and it all comes falling into place for FaZe Clan's third. Why does it feel like Cloud9 haven't been able to have a single full buy?
Well, if we take a look at the round timeline, the second round, they had nobody survive. The third round, they had nobody survive. The fourth round, they had nobody survive. And the fifth round, they had nobody survive. And also, after losing the third round, their loss bonus was only 1,400. So,
what's he done that for?
were we on his POV?
I didn't see it.
I was on the... Okay. Alex, he shot literally one bullet. He just ran top mid, shot one bullet.
Rain is like...
Straight through a smoke.
Maybe, yeah, he's sick of hearing about Antwerp. He wants to make Shanghai the new Antwerp.
Oh, dear.
It's a long road to the playoffs. And FaZe have already secured themselves the stage of the major. If you have just joined us and are looking for the context of this affair, it is an opportunity to skip the opening stage of the major.
Yeah, and understandably so. You don't want to go through this Swiss situation again. Opening round, best of ones. Best of threes is the progression matches if you can avoid it. You
Teams
get
you probably have like less prep against as well.
Well, you get more time to practice. Ooh, again. Completely flushed out. Only takes one for his troubles, but that's all right. Frozen's here. Yeah, and not only that, right? You don't show as much because now you're going to get a bit of boot camp in China to play against all the other teams. You get to keep as many tricks up your sleeve, and those tricks are going to help you win a major. 4-2, 2-round gap, and finally, real guns in the hands of Cloud9.
For everyone, apart from Boomich, who gets a Galil. Kind of a real gun. Broky's lining up an aggressive smoke towards the T stairs. Just looking to slow down this progression. Double HE defense looks like a missed smoke there. Drops off the map. Ooh. Yeah, the flash is there, but Frozen doesn't overcommit. Apps.
Look how worried they are. I think the banana aggression cooking the table. And yeah, they're actually going to have to wait for this to fade to secure it. Axel. Yep, well, there you go. Headshot a whole mag. Oh.
Hey.
What can you say about that one?
A valuable asset of smoke on the B defense.
Truer words never spoken.
Thank you.
One of the 10 commandments.
They're going to give it a look towards the A side this time. So Axel playing an informational angle. Rain takes over half damage. Just the one death on Rain so far, so you've got to get past him. Put him down, holding the arch.
Oh, for the finish, we got 2 flashes of smoke and a Molotov in the hands of Icy. Bomb's just been dropped over towards second middle. Brokey, they'd have to flush him out of pit, but they are turning the attention towards one side.
Only the one
from Rain.
Okay, good.
B split.
Puts him down now, looking to wrap into B. Frozen in this smoke. They are aware it's a possibility. He's going to have to be very careful. Carrigan's hearing this rotation, but look at the time. Look at the time. Look at the time. 6 seconds. They can't even win the round. Where's the bomb? You can't win the round, boys. Frozen denies. Cloud9. They're up against 5 members of FaZe and the clock, it seems.
5-2.
He was always a big fan of Na'Vi, was Boom, growing up.
It's true.
It is.
So he won the major with.
I think he looks good in the blue and black as well.
So is his legs or is he...
Oh, that's his legs. Yeah, no, he actually asked owner Pixel if he could borrow his shorts.
Shorts, yeah, okay. Well, if I'm Groove right now, I'm probably saying, hey, the boys, we're a little bit late to the party in some of these moments, quite literally in that one. But this half has been really rough. It's almost a nightmare scenario with how these rounds have unfolded and the finances lacking. 2 saved AKs. Axel invest into 1. Boomich has got a Tech 9 to his name. Inters with the Galil. So they've had 1 full rifle round.
Yeah, over halfway through. It's rare that the T-side economy has so many woes, isn't it? It's typically been attributed to some of the CT potential struggles, and now Rops has actually taken his AK and charging straight up the guts through their aggressive smoke. Burrows into it. There's a lot of bodies occupying second mid, and Rops is going to turn his ear and attention to it. They've got everything, especially just Axile. It's the only person they don't have info directly upon. This is an interesting dynamic now. So Rops is going to have some trigger discipline. Okay, Axile trade available. Rain at least punishes. Takes down 2 during their hunt of Rops.
How good is Rain?
He's just the best.
Like, he's so good.
He's just the best.
He's so good.
So good. He's got you. Dun, dun, dun. 12 and 2.
Oh.
He just woke up one day and was like, oh yeah, guess I'll be in major MVP form.
Yeah, he's the best old player, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'm just racking my brain. I mean, like, obviously,
Carrigan's 34, but
Forrest had it for a while.
yeah, wow, he's been out of the spotlight for some time now, hasn't he?
Yeah. But Rain's got it.
Rain has it.
Yeah. He's still got it.
He never lost it. And he stayed fashionable.
Yeah. What, just a person?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a power lifter as well. I think that helps.
I wonder how much he's keeping that up.
I reckon he's just a dude. Doesn't even talk about it. Just does it every day.
What do you reckon, right, with the haircut he's gone for? We can't see it now because he's got the headphones on, but he's actually, it's like your haircut.
Yeah.
He's gone. It's not mullety at the back.
He went for a low taper.
Well, it's still chunky down the back.
Okay. Probably does it himself.
You reckon?
Yeah, dude.
What, while he's powerlifting?
Yeah, with like a hatchet.
And still having some of the best aim in Counter-Strike.
Yeah, he just gives himself a haircut with a hatchet in the woods. Don't know why he'd go to the woods.
Picture that you have of Rain at home is a wild one.
He's made his own powerlifting setup out of concrete.
I hope everybody's having fun at home on this Tuesday afternoon.
Not a day you typically attribute to having a great time. Tuesday afternoons aren't often highlights of people's week.
But I hope you're enjoying this one.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Some action. And Frozen. Comfortable. Those extra bullets coming in handy. Carrigan unable to convert. Tech9 around the smoke. Rain should have this. No worries. Rain's still alive. As he looks to hand out some involuntary haircuts once more. Inters not ready for that one. Frozen continues to rack him up. 3 kills from him. And Rain, does go down. Icy's done well around the smoke. Brokey actually kills his teammate. And it might even lead to an uncontested plant. Thank you very much, says Icy. Grabs himself an AK, eats the flashbang, make it 2 as he finally gets his vision back. He was just Stevie wondering what happened. And now we've got ourselves a 7th.
Okay, well, good value out of that round for Cloud9. This will be their second full rifle round. Now, I'm using the old school variation of full. It's where everyone has an AK or an AWP and full utility.
Okay, it's 2024 though.
Nothing. It's fine.
A full.
The thing is, the definition of these rounds, there's so many new variations. I can still call this a full buy, right?
Enters is missing a flashbang. Needs to buy one of them. Got 1,300, mate. Treat yourself. Maybe he's left it on the floor for a
Maybe. I'm going to check.
I can't think of another reason why you wouldn't treat yourself.
Jay, don't check. I'm doing it.
3B to start for FaZe Clan.
Back off out of that one. I turn their attention to work on some of this mid control. Icy's AWP is out. Seems to be better late than never is the motto for Cloud9 and their AWP's weapon of choice. Utility donated from Rain to Carrigan as, well, they've seen enough. really didn't apply much pressure at all top middle. Heading back to B, and well, take a look at the radar. You can see right now nobody in the B bomb site for FaZe. So depending on the pacing and type of execute that we're about to see, there could be trouble ahead. Using the clock as the timer for the block. Frozen still not transitioning in towards the bomb site, playing in this retake setup. Carrigan might flash him through on the execute. Starting to cheat over now is Brokey as well, but this is the AWP. Hard to find much traction through smokes. First flash, he goes on the second.
Pushing well and truly destroys 3 down from Cloud9, and they've got 10 seconds to try and get past this Brokey and Carrigan smoke push. Icy punching in the code, jumping through, covered, but Brokey with the jumping tech 9 denies. The round is theirs. Throws the AWP on his back and gets it done mid-air with that mobile pistol.
Oof, and things are so comfy for Brokey in the finance department. He's going to pick up an AK to donate to one of his teammates and just rebuy that AWP. This is FaZe in cruise control right now. Beautiful work. The first flash, you think he's going to push. The second, perfectly timed and Frozen with the triple set up by his in-game leader for absolute destruction. Carrigan gets caught here, but don't you worry. Brokey off the top row. Showing you this is entertainment after all.
Okay, Robs, touch of aggression thrown into the mix. And wow, the moment he looks away.
Might be a bit bored.
Yeah,
You know, honestly, they keep going B.
That's what this push is looking like to me. A man that wants to get stuck in. They'll have to accommodate the potential for apps eventually. Hang on. They're pushing straight through. Rain in trouble. Rain in a lot of trouble. Has to stand. Does deliver a lovely pair of frags. You just can't put him down. He will make it hurt. That's 2.5 from Rain. Caught out in the open. And now Heavy got in a clutch. Good luck, have fun. Mantle's up. Brokey just wants to get this done. Missed twice and unable to convert. Crazy spray transfer demanded of him. Carrigan puts him down. Those 3 AKs are kept and preserved. It's the final round of FaZe's CT campaign. It's looking very convincing on our third map. Of course, it had a different flavor on Ancient. Cloud9 taking over and taking full control. A bit of a slip up perhaps in that first half.
Yeah, well, I think learnings from their best of one to open up the tournament as well. That's one of the weird things, right, with the head-to-head, and that's why Cloud9 let it go to Inferno this time around, because with this been the victory back in fall finals a long time ago, they thought, hey, maybe we could do it again. Doesn't appear to be the case. When in doubt, rush B.
Frozen. Oh, he heard them coming. Still gets a bit of a jump scare. Axel, lovely.
Here he is again.
Up. Look how much low HP they've got. Nice work, Heavy God. A necessary headshot onto Rain. And the B rush works.
I really thought he was just going to clobber them again there.
It's going to be a 4 instance.
I'm not envious of this retake situation. Brokey's going to block Coffins for now. Rop's waiting on the fade. They obviously have to give this one a go. So much util because of the quick nature of it. Rop's now up banana, needs to clear Carp. And, well, catches Heavy God parked. Accelerating, takes the second. Yes, he does.
Need to get that smoke on the bomb. Brokey's just going to stick.
No way.
He's just going to stick it in front of their faces. He's coming off by Rops. Okay. Inter secures the third. Cloud9 giving themselves something to work with. Whew, FaZe nearly actually managed to pull that one off. That would have been one hell of a crazy way to find 10. The cheek.
Oh, Brokey.
I'm sticking it, lads.
One track mind.
Oh, that just demonstrates how much faith he has in his
Rops will
teammate.
just kill everybody.
Yeah. You got it, man.
But it's been an awakening series for Ops. Well, a great day at the office, actually, with their victory over Fnatic. Shown that he is here to play in Shanghai, China, and now keeping up some solid fragging output against Cloud9 for a spot in the elimination stage. Just 4 rounds required. Yeah, and Carrigan just caught with nades in his hand. Was not expecting that type of maneuver. The Cloud9 camp.
Wouldn't be the end of the world to concede the seeding match. Conceded. by Cloud9. Seems like a likelihood. If this pistol is won, though, we could certainly be seeing grounds for a comeback on their CT Hall. FaZe have set the bar quite high.
I think if we look at the framing, that there would have been a fair argument to make of Cloud9 not even making the major.
Yeah,
and
right.
now that they're in a position on map 3 in a series that would put them a whole step ahead.
Ooh, Rain takes the head-to-head, and Heavy God just clicking heads. Lovely work. Frozen the same. Matches the output of Heavy God. Keeps the pistol level. Keeps it interesting.
Back for more.
Yeah, I feel like you really appreciate the Heavy God just capacity for aim when you see it from others' perspectives, just how quickly he's found those.
Oh, I see. Here's all of this. If they plant it safe in sight, which they will, the bomb should go down. Oh, was he spotted?
Catch a glimpse there. Could still go wrong. Cloud9 a heavy advantage. I'm not talking about the top fragger. Oh, he's going for the ace. 4 kills from Heavy God, and it's Icy to put the cherry on top, but that's Cloud9 and their star player with a star performance on the pistol.
And to be fair, Heavy God didn't have the best of series against Sinners to actually lock them in for the major, so it's good to see him turning it on against FaZe. And if you are going to be tuning in tomorrow for the conclusion of Group A, you got Saw versus BetBoom. That'll be at 3 AM. Followed by Fnatic Eclot and Sinners versus GamerLegion. And then depending on how it all shakes out, you guys can go check over at majors.im. Remember, that's not an official source, so wait till you hear it from the Perfect World's mouth. There will be a 7th place decider.
Which we're starting to grow accustomed to how they work now after having it in the Americas as well.
Yeah, it feels brutal, doesn't it? It was Furia the ones who had to come out on top of 2 best-of-3s on that final day of play. Cloud9, can they push it, or will they be joining Wildcard, MIBR, Pain, Complexity, Liquid, Imperial, Furia, FlyQuest, Rare Atom, and the Mongols in the opening stage? Or can they secure a spot with the big boys? MOUZ, Vitality, Na'Vi. Job done. Flash forward. Boomich with a little bit of info. Surprisingly not playing sandbags.
Yo, look at this from Rain. Oh, he's actually hit that as well. Takes down Icy. This whole setup hinged on Icy getting that kill comfortably. And now Rain's on for more.
Oh my god. Is Rain the GOAT?
How has he done that? Completely overlooked. Now 1 more away. Inters can do something to defend his site. Instead plays back. Misses his commitment of the spray. Bomb site's lost. This was just a dig on Rain and the rifle on Rops. And now Cloud9 are down in the dirt. I mean, Brokey a Glock, Frozen the same. What are these Glocks supposed to do? Set up this rifle, I suppose. It still feels very uncomfortable. And now you spotted him out. You do quickly find one. Boom, though down. Rops makes that rifle work. Now traded, hang on. Inters and Heavy God, good for it now. I said, what can the Glocks do? How about a 1v2? What can you do? Karrigan running down the clock. Cloud9, Heavy God, have they got time?
This is going to be tight.
I think it's right down to the wire. Heavy God's got the kick, goes straight on it and saves Cloud9 with a second to spare. Oh. After all of that hard work, it's saved by Heavy God. A lot of other players fumble the lines a bit there. Rain did so much work. Lovely work indeed. Important trade from Inters as well. Brings Robs down, the rest falling into place, despite Karrigan actually managing to find the first headshot, making it even more interesting. Oh, just 1 more second, but the USP swaps it, runs it.
I feel like this is the first half. Remember Cloud9, they had the B play, and FaZe took everything away, and then their next round looked pretty horrible compared to FaZe, who will have 1 emission. It's just going to be a MAC-10 for Karrigan. Could have definitely gone into something a bit heavier. He has residual cash to work with. Flash over. This is going to help with the progression for Frozen up Banana. Fade of the smoke. Make sure nobody's pushed up Rain. Well, he's been confident. All the shots continue. Drops out alongside Smoke, and Cloud9 will respect it with one of their own.
See Icy prepared to break the smoke and provide support if there was a commitment behind that. It's a two-man defense of B. Heavy God. With Boomich throwing out that smoke to delay. He's got that flash ready should he hear the footsteps committing, but quite the opposite.
Ooh, they've seen enough immediately. Drawn out the smoke. Job done. Brokey setting them up for what should be an A wrap. Everybody from Cloud9 starting to turtle in towards the site. Axe out closest towards the pit. And they have defensive utility of their own to try and stall this out. Here comes FaZe.
Ooh, they need to get that smoke down quick. The HE might slow them down, might break them in.
Big nade.
Huge amount of damage. Carrigan and Ray swallow it. Lovely from Icy. Frozen just the one. Rock's just going to be humbled, and now Axal's MP9 is ready for the dub. Sitting under pit. FaZe falter.
Great defense. Really well done from Cloud9. Conversation about them getting back into this map for sure. Just a 3-round difference at this point. Max loss bonus in play for FaZe, and what is going to be their first tactical timeout. Things have been going swimmingly. A 9-3 half. Now 4 on the trot with the final round of the first half going in Cloud9's favor. Plenty of time to activate. Plenty of time to start to get the ball rolling. You've got Rain on 18, 15 apiece for Frozen and Rops. Heavy God topping the chart on the other side with Axel and Icy for support. Where is the difference going to come from? Working out what level of investment is required, FaZe, off the back of this timeout. The 30 seconds to discuss how this partial investment is going to look. Couple of mollies, smokes for sure.
Sounds like fun.
Do you unplug your mic?
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Talk a bit louder.
Hello.
There you go.
Hi, everybody. What happened there?
I don't know. You just were talking quietly. What do you think, you're in a library or something, mate?
No, I'm talking normally. Oh.
There you go.
What was that?
You just got amped up. We talk about this a lot in terms of what territory that you're holding onto, and Cloud9 are secure on mid. 3 players porch side. So it's happy for them to play a little bit more passive on B. The biggest issue is the rotation time. So Boomich, alongside of Heavy God, need to lock this down. If FaZe trade efficiently and get in a tough retake.
Boomich has got his incendiary cocked.
They might break this. They have a HE for it. There it is.
He throws out the incendiary, though, limits their options into the spray. Boom, only the one. They find Heavy God cleanly, which Carrigan has, in combination with the dink from Frozen. The bomb can go down, and as you said, a hard retake. Exile, first man on the scene. Investigates.
Can smoke banana. Molly's available as well. Maybe one to triple, one to emo. That HE, it's got Frozen's name written all over it. Bang!
Carrigan, though, same position and with the AK-47.
Oh, boys, they're saving.
Yeah, I guess the finances aren't looking too swell over there.
Swell. He's a swell guy.
He's a swell guy.
Okay, FaZe on the board, second half. Beautiful work, and they get it done with just a partial investment. Little booty of cash built because of that. Only have that AK to carry through, so we'll have to be the investments. Don't you worry about that. Boomich can buy himself. Heavy God as well. But walking a fine line. If FaZe win consecutive, that will break Cloud9 and the floodgates will open. FaZe should be able to run this one home.
Wow, distinct discrepancy in enemies flashed between Cloud9 and FaZe. Carrigan and Frozen, more than the entirety of Cloud9 combined.
Can't get blind if you just close your eyes, Alex.
It's deep. That was the nade that finds Carrigan.
So 1-for-1 trade, both in-game leaders in the dirt. Now, do they put the faith in Heavy God to lock down B single-handedly? With his star output, that might just be the play, and he's positioned to the coffin, so if there is an execute, he doesn't necessarily have to commit to the fight. Doesn't want to get isolated back sight.
So what's the plan for Rain and Rops in there?
I think you just want to see, like, do util to push off mid, right? You need to see what's up.
With the bomb there as well.
No util, just try.
Contact. Oh, spots them, engages, empty, now enters. Massive from enters. Still goes down, but it's Axel in a position to win the round. Knives are out. He's going to time his peak well. Needs to get them both, though. Brokey for the trade, does get it. Makes it a 1v1. Heavy God quick to rotate through mid. Brokey doesn't have that info just yet. Recovers a smoke, though, that really makes things uncomfortable for Heavy God.
Oh, it's an awkward smoke. Heavy God might walk through.
Yeah, but Brokey's going to be burrowed in those ships in the night. Does Heavy God even consider this a possibility? This is a very cheeky attempt from Brokey. Reading Heavy God's possible position, and now it's planted for him, and Heavy God starts to think about it, picks up the kit, holding it, gets him off it, and Brokey clutches. Oh, okay. For a second, I thought that swap to the Molotov may have been the end of it.
He saw Brokey there on the cam just shake his head because he misses the molly. And the potential for the stick as well, that all happened very quick, didn't it? Well, Boomich calls the final tactical timeout for Cloud9 in this one. It seems very unlikely that they can pull it back. If you take stock, you've got Inters on 4.5, so there can be an M4 there. Axel can operate with something as well. That's the back and forth exchange to start the round, but this was between the wickets from Icy. Inters does great on the double. Axel does his job, but a really good trade. A 1v2 for Brokey.
Nice! It's like, we checked, man.
And there's the roar from Frozen. So they will buy. Axel is getting an M4 to work with. It is the same. A deagle for Heavy, got a scout for Icy, and a 5-7 for Boomich.
Yeah, they got the variety pack. Buy. Nade close, clear out that corner, but it does force out the smoke of Inters. Rain to be flashed in by Brokey. Doesn't engage with it.
Yeah, and that mid smoke is very early. So I like the fact that FaZe haven't pushed the issue. That smoke is telling that the A site feels under pressure. Which also might help inform FaZe that, hey, there very well could be 3 players towards B. Half-full smoke. Now they can work on their mid progression.
I mean, at least it's the 2 M4s that they are tasked with this hold.
Yeah, and at least Axel's held onto a smoke, because if he does get mollied in this... Never mind, there's no molly. Take that one back, thinking a step that doesn't exist. B split. They actually want a B split. I think they'll get the space to do so.
Time, though.
Yeah, Icy's scout actually becomes a factor.
Yeah, he's going to get there just in time to provide some covering fire. Confirms their presence, and now the pressure is on. Heavy God throws out another nade, smoke to block, and with 20 seconds left, they have to push through this, but it's only a deagle that was standing in the way, and that scout on Icy didn't choose to engage when he first spotted the Speedway, and so now just has one shot before Carrigan brings him down. Seems like the 12th is a lock-in now for FaZe.
Well, you don't really know what Inters and Axel have. Do you even bother hunting at this point? Does it even really matter? Sure, something for Cloud9 to work with to defend their honor in the next round of play. We'll only have 2,400 injected into the bank balance, and this one is feeling done. It's feeling like FaZe have corrected from the ancient loss. I said job done after they picked up their victory against Fnatic. Kind of feels the same here. So this RMR shaping up very nicely. Tomorrow, I think a lot of those games on paper do look like 50-50s. But all the big names, Vitality, MOUZ, Na'Vi, and soon to be FaZe, have secured their spots within the elimination stage. Could be the biggest jinx ever, actually. So,
couldn't just wait one round.
I couldn't, could I?
Couldn't just wait.
No. Yeah, both pistols and you only have 6 rounds? Huh?
When FaZe win the pistols, they convert. Oh, that's aggressive.
Huge amount of info.
Look at them charging straight through. Heavy God with a white screen. Enters open to range spam. Robs deals with another. It's only Axile. While an explosive conclusion, which is exactly what Frozen and that bomb are going to try and achieve, getting themselves over towards the A site. And so Axile finds himself detached from the play, but smoked off, delaying his investigation of middle. And actually waiting for Rain to call the site clear is Frozen with his low HP. Don't want to throw this one away, playing it diligently.
This is what we call a formality in the business. They'll play the game. They'll plant the bomb. They'll thrust the 40 seconds onto the clock. Alex, start ramping now. Start ramping now.
As expected, a formality, Chad. We do see FaZe Clan taking themselves a lovely, convincing second in the best of three. Take some three maps. Of course, little blip on the radar on Ancient, but that's what FaZe Clan came here to do. Business, as usual. FaZe skip the opening stage. Cloud9, though, are still in. And FaZe will get to see them in that elimination stage.